told your friend you're not okay? And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace.
Hey, yo.
What's up, you guys? Everyone having a good night?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Good now.
It just to show this off real quick, Razor.
Oh, look at that.
Look at this. Oh my god.
This thing took forever
Funny.
to arrive. I mean, it arrived a couple weeks ago, but God, it took forever to arrive.
Wait, Steve, I didn't know we were gonna wear our friends' faces on our shirts.
Oh. Yeah, my.
The way he rolls those R's.
Here's my friend Cash right here. Here's my friend.
Oh, that's. I don't even know if that's supposed to be like perverted. Or what. I don't know. My mind can go so many places.
Check out my thing, Cash.
Oh man, that's too much right now. But let me say hi to the chat really quick. To Katri, King Banana, Dennis, Jedi Chisel, Bats. I swear a lot of more new people are starting to show up.
Yeah.
Walton, Statue Habit. What's up, Tone? What's up, Lukey Luke?
Luke, what's going on, Luke?
Jarhead, Skills, Danny Lee, Mojo Potato, Alan Key. You know, reading all those names today, I got a scammer send me a message. I was like, yeah. He was like, hey, I heard you're looking for Sideshow Galactus bust. And I was like, yeah, I'm really interested. Like, what's up? Did you hear about it from a channel or something? Then he just automatically replied, $900. And it's like, okay, that's a pretty good price. And then I was like, so does it come with the brown box and shipper and all, or brown shipper and art box? He was like, yes. I'll send you the tracking number as soon as I have it shipped out. I was like, oh, okay.
Wow.
I guess the robot or something was typing too fast or something. I was like, they messed up. They messed up.
Wow,
You should have really got him excited and said, okay, I'll take two.
Do you have one for my friend?
Yeah.
And that's the first time that's happened.
He's a cop.
He's a cop. But yeah, that blew me away. It happened right before the show too, which is kind of weird. I thought it was one of you guys, but.
So did you ask for it? Like you actually put a post asking for it, or what?
Yeah, I posted it probably like a month ago, probably now. So I was like, wow, he found it, man.
Is this the legendary scale bust by Sideshow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. I've been looking for that one, but
very fitting for this topic this evening.
Sideshow, yep. But he got me, man. He got my interest. I was like, oh shit, because you could preview your text or your messages right before you open your phone. I saw you're interested in Sideshow Galactus. Like, son of a bitch. Like, he got me.
He can get all your interest he wants. Just don't let him get your $900.
Yeah. Nah. Well, hopefully no one falls for that one.
Yeah.
But John, man, how's everything?
It's going well, man. Excited to be here. Love the topic this evening. So can't wait to put the 2 cents there. But yeah, thanks for having me. Everything's good, man. Did some gardening today. Look, I look tanned. Holy my red. No suntan.
Look at that.
This guy checking himself out.
I'm gonna fit into collecting weekly, no problem tonight.
Oh. John to HR. John to HR.
Take it easy,
sweetheart.
Jeez. Thanks for having me, brother.
Thanks for joining, man. Buck, man, how's everything?
I'm good, man. Not much. No big developments. Just trying to avoid temptation and stop buying shit.
Still out of school, or did you go back in school and go like I miss
Hell
you
no.
guys, or?
Oh, hell no, man. We're good. We're done for life. This is the smartest I'm ever going to get in my life.
No, that's not true. You'll get smarter. You will.
Oh, man.
You will.
I don't like the way that sounds. It sounds so...
You'll have no choice. You'll get smarter.
Okay.
He's gonna have kids tomorrow. Watch.
It's like osmosis. It'll just come to you. It's just
as long
like
as I'm
breathing.
not learning from mistakes. I don't want to make big
Well-
mistakes that force me to learn lessons.
Yeah. No. You'll learn. Don't worry.
We'll help you, Buck. But Joe, how's everything doing?
Good, sir. Good. Other than the fact that I wish it was Friday because I don't want to go to work tomorrow. But other than that, everything's great.
That's good, man. It's barely Tuesday, so.
Yeah, barely. I know. Well, my body says it's like Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Just keep drinking that coffee. That's what I'm doing. So.
Yes. The wife made me a special.
Beautiful.
Oh, nice. Cash, how's everything, man?
What's up? My brain's a little slower today, so I can't think of anything quickly witty to say, funny. So I would just say thanks for the invite, and can't wait to continue the show, bro. Always have fun on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays are the best days, remember?
Yep. Hey, we ship champagne when we thirsty. No,
There you go. That's cool, Cash. Phoenix, man, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, man. Not much going on.
Whoa!
I still 6K.
What was that? What was that, Buck?
Dog.
I'm just honoring cash.
Buck is drinking some wine back there.
Uh-oh.
The bottle.
Starting already.
Have some respect, man.
I thought Buck was smiling a little too much already tonight.
hey, I feel like Phoenix is flexing with his back, his background.
Yeah.
It's just like
Little
His statue tunnel.
Thanos on throne over here. Excuse me.
Doesn't seem too frugal, in my opinion.
Anyway, so you know I was making the capes, right? The Superman Prime 1 cape.
Oh yeah.
So six of them. Shh, hey, buddy.
That's dope.
So 6 of them. So that's kind of nice. I'm trying to hit the double-digit mark. So yeah.
cool.
Wow, congrats, man. Those are coming out great, I'm sure, and people are spreading the word, so that's really good.
That's awesome. And the more you make, the better they'll get.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that too.
Yeah.
Yep. So if no one knows, Phoenix makes custom capes for Superman Hush, and I guess you could make them for other characters too, right?
Yeah.
The question is, can you make them life size?
Yeah.
Not too hard, I don't think so.
Okay. I'm gonna
We'll
hit you
talk
up.
after the show.
I'm gonna go as Hush Superman for Halloween.
There you go. Hey, how about this one? I'd rather have this one instead.
Kingdom come. That
Exactly.
kingdom comes to. Yes, sir.
He's my man.
Yes, sir.
That's cool, Phoenix. Thanks for joining. And not last but not least, Razor, man. How's everything?
What's good, guys? Not much. Just got off work, so it's good to just get off that, shut the brain off, and chill with you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I keep seeing you look up, man. You keep looking up at eBay or Facebook
No,
Marketplace.
I'm just catching up on.
He's looking for a projector.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
How do I suspend a shelf from the ceiling? Hold on.
Running out of space, we still got money.
Yeah.
Don't
time
give
to
Pudgy any ideas.
It's time to start a construction project.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Convert the garage, maybe.
Let me exit out of Home Depot real quick. I don't want to.
Mhm. Close it.
Hey, Razor said the girl's moving in. Look, if she doesn't move in, you can use that space right there. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man, there
I
you
got
go.
that spare room still, but I'm staying away from that. Like no,
Mm,
it's hard. I'll be like Pudgy. I want to have 2 rooms.
mm-hmm. Mhm.
but my problem, like you, Pudgies, I wouldn't go in that room as often. So for me, I feel like it's kind of
It's
like dead
yeah.
space for me personally, right? Like I'll go in there, maybe take a look, and then leave. To me, that's not good enough. I'm in this room
Right.
every day. I work in this room in this office, so it's like I get to
Yeah.
just look at everything. So it's
I
worth
agree.
it for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like man, like I moved my collection from downstairs to upstairs, and this is my little sanctuary. Even though like the whole house isn't, the way I like it, this like little spot right here is like there's a
You-
door here now too. So
You have marked your territory, sir.
yeah, something like that.
Do you lift up your leg when you? Oh,
Yeah, mark that territory. Yes. Thank you, Cash. That's what I was going for, Cash. That's right. Thank you.
oh man.
But I brought this up last week. I want to bring it up again. I wanted to see if anyone's interested in a meetup. Like I know it's like New York Comic Con's coming up. San Diego Comic Con's coming up too. I got word of that. The DCX meet is coming up in Jersey. There's other cons coming up. It doesn't have to be like one of those, but if you guys want to meet somewhere in the middle, like Colorado, in Jerry's house or something, or if Mr. X is watching, maybe his house. I'm gonna put it out there, man. Like you gotta ask.
Jerry's gonna tell all y'all, get off my lawn, man.
Does Jerry know?
Jerry doesn't know yet. But
He doesn't know, right?
he don't want to turn some of us down. Oh, we'll help him with his boxes. I don't know.
Oh yeah. You might regret that.
There's nobody here in New York, right? No, on this panel right now.
No.
I'm in the East Coast. I'm like probably 4 hours away.
It's just I have to fly out to New York for work next month. So I was like, man, if anybody's nearby, it'd be kind of cool.
Okay.
Oh, this guy right here.
Darth Rashid.
Yeah, Rashid. You gotta hit him
Oh,
up.
I want that behind the scenes tour of the basement, man. That's what I want. I'll be very careful, I promise.
Put your hands in your pockets as you walk
Right?
by.
Nah, but yeah, man. Dying to meet all you guys. It'd be cool if we could do it all in one place, but
That'd be nice.
yeah. So putting that up one more time. If you guys come up across a convention that's somewhere in the middle, we all can meet up. That'd be cool. But
Yeah. Hey John, all you gotta do is go with Phoenix, and he'll lead you in that tunnel
Phoenix,
to get over here.
We're lonely over here in the Great White North, eh?
Great White North.
That's your invite, Razor. Dr. She said she'd come visit him.
Yeah. I'll be there next month.
This is funny. Jerry with a 12 gauge shotgun now, unless you want to be broken like my statues. We got Mr. Strange himself. What's up?
Hey guys.
Damn.
He's flexing. Look at that.
Yeah,
Like,
no
this is
one's
what-
That statue ain't
bragger.
going nowhere. It's gonna be right there on camera each time.
Yes.
I don't blame
Beautiful.
you, man.
What happened to Superman though? Poor little
yeah,
bugger.
what happened to Superman?
He's on the
He's
floor.
behind the cape. The cape's so large it just like covers him up completely.
Super who?
It's funny though. I walked into the man cave today, and like it was so big and the wingspan so wide
Whoa.
with the cape, scared the crap out of me. I thought there was like something down here. I was like, what? What is that?
So you flick the light on. Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, is there a bat down here or something?
Who put this down here?
It's vengeance.
I know.
Yeah. What's up, Brenton? How's your day going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. A lot better now. I like hanging out
Good.
with you guys.
That
so.
you can sit. That you can chill.
So tell us a little bit about your your new Doctor Strange. Looks great. Looks awesome.
I thought he was gonna say, "Tell us a little bit about yourself." I'm like, "Are we having
Yes.
a job interview?" Like,
What are your likes? What are your turn-ons and turn-offs, Mr. Strange?
Where do
What
you
are
see
your
yourself in
strengths and
5 years?
weaknesses?
be a situation where you find yourself out of control and you had to.
If you were a tree, no.
Well, Brent's
I don't know what
not
interview
to
that
say.
was for, but okay.
Yeah, that's an old one. That's an old one.
But he's been through some stuff.
How are you liking the statue life, Brenton?
Yes.
I'm enjoying it. I completely understand why people get addicted to it.
Yeah.
It makes perfect
boy.
sense because I think there's this. It's like
makes
this
perfect
feeling of
sense.
excitement that, like, when you
Oh,
first
man.
open it.
Hey John,
Pudgy, do the thing.
Yeah,
I think we got one. I think we got one.
He's a fighter, but we got him.
Oh my god.
We gotta catch Pudgy. We gotta catch.
I told you.
Another
Brandon,
stoner.
You should hang
Dude.
out with us. This is all we do.
I know a bunch of enablers. I think.
Yeah.
I don't
20
think like it's like a normal thing for people in this panel to ever tell someone not to get a statue.
Whoa.
No,
All right.
no. Cash and I can speak on that. We've counseled each other.
So what's the next one on order there, Brenton?
Neymar.
Nothing
He's
yet.
a defender.
Nothing yet.
Nothing
But
yet.
you know what? I would be really tempted if, due to like the multiverse of madness, if I see a good Scarlet Witch from that movie, as
she's
well
right
as
there.
Doctor Strange.
Right behind Razor.
Maybe
Yeah,
Queen
Razor.
will do something.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I really like the Scarlet Witch in the movie.
You'd like the movie version. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't Iron Studios do one? That might be from the show.
It was from the show. Yeah.
You're not interested in the new Sideshow?
My God.
Wow.
Gonna get this man a spittoon.
Yeah.
I think Eddie did send me one today. It was Queen is doing a Scarlet Witch, but I think it was from Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh,
it's
yeah, yeah.
it's Elizabeth. It's
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, I think
It
I would
shouldn't have
prefer to
been
wait
like
for the Scarlet Witch from Strange.
Yeah, I feel that. It's also close
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
comic look.
It'll be coming.
Yeah, and talking about Queen, I nailed the I don't know if you guys saw it, but like I got like what's it called, Wonder Woman. I was so happy.
Yes.
Oh,
I
you
can't
picked
believe-
that up.
I was like, I was at a hockey game. I was like, oh, you bastards! Like they said, like Mark sent me, like, hey, like this guy has a Wonder Woman for sale, and I was like, oh, I'm at a game. What do I do? Man, yeah.
Oh, you did grab that one, the one with the sword and the shield.
Yeah. the shield
Oh
too.
man, I saw it like after it was sold. And I'm like, I wonder who got that. So it was you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I would have considered it. I don't think I would have gone through, but yeah, that's a good piece, man.
It is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Brenton, you got to get that Queen, the other one too. So you got to
Yes.
follow us, man.
Yeah,
worry.
go like for a life-size bust if you didn't have to.
Oh shit.
Criteria.
Oh, poor guy. Yeah.
Have
If I
trouble
won the
letting that
lottery,
go.
Brenton, I'd fly to Queen headquarters and go bring it to you. Okay.
Person.
Just get it. Get all 35, so then it could be really exclusive.
They're like Beanie Babies. You have to collect them all.
I might even bring Cumberbatch's head on a platter for you.
Nice.
Oh man, that got really morbid there.
John to security. John
Like
to security.
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
You're like cousin
So-
Eddie.
Oh wow.
Tonight's topic, I think it's just gonna be one topic tonight. To be honest, there's a lot of people that commented. I want to show their comments, but today's thing is Sideshow. Do you still collect from them? Anybody want to start this one off?
Hold on, so let me just put my seatbelt on.
Uh huh.
Take it away, boys. Take it away.
Okay.
Is John going first?
You want me to
You're
go
you're buckled in.
I still gotta put my seatbelt.
Of course, people still collect Sideshow.
I'm
Sideshow-
old. I drive without a seatbelt. So go ahead.
Sideshow will still always be Sideshow. And I say that with I personally hold I always pull their leg and make kind of jokes about them, but I'll always hold a spot in my heart for Sideshow because that's where I started collecting. I got like my entire collection is majority Sideshow. I just think as the years went by, other companies came into play, and Sideshow's still producing some good stuff, but it's a different tier to what the other companies are putting out. I still say Sideshow is, Sideshow's been consistent as a company. I think they've given us great statues at an affordable price, and they've been able to maintain that throughout the years. Minus the Joker on Throne. I don't want people to start jumping. That was an exception. But yeah, they've done some things like the edition sizes of Skyrocket and so forth, but for me, I don't know. I still think that for me, they'll always hold a place in my heart. And I think Sideshow is a great entry level for people looking to get into the statue world. You know, someone who's collecting, for example, 1/6 figures or so forth, or 1/6 statues, and they want to bump up to quarter.
Come on, man.
Oh my god. Complete with its own barcode so you can scan it in with your cell phone if needed.
Anyways,
Guys. Oh,
that's some
man.
strong wine tonight, but
Wow. But
that's my 2 cents.
I'm just saying it now.
Yeah, JND Boyz. You order Selena Kyle, you get I don't know, Selena from down the corner street.
Selena from accounting.
Selena
Yeah.
that works over there. Hey, so who's that? I used to work with her in high school.
I hear you. You're more of an OG collector too, so you know where they came from. You know what what quality
Yeah.
they had. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're great. Like I said, I think really Sideshow's taken the role of they're kind of that stepping stone into the statue world for a lot of community members.
Yeah. Okay.
I hear you, man. Buck, what about you?
Yeah, I still collect them. But it's odd. I haven't ordered anything from them in a while, and I'm considering actually canceling my most recent PO,
Which was?
which is the Black Widow, the new one. I'm not sure if I want it anymore.
Mhm.
Like just looking at my collection and the amount of space I have, but I probably won't cancel it. I'll just wait and see what it looks like once it's out. But definitely, I feel like they have room to grow and improve in a way that wouldn't be costly for them and would actually make things a lot better for us as collectors. Um, I feel like one thing they can improve that doesn't like take that much time to do with 3D is part of like maybe the final 20% of the work for the sculptor is adding like more detailed textures to the sculpt. And
Yeah.
that is so well, let me not it's relatively easy. It's a very straightforward it's pretty straightforward in terms of what they have to do to add that, and it's mostly automated by the computer in terms of adding like something like fabric texture to the costume. And I feel like an example of where they've done that before in the past is the Thanos on throne behind Phoenix, right? You see, like that has a lot of texture in the costume, but like we don't get that too often from Sideshow. Um,
Razor.
yeah, and I feel
You
like
see, Razor Ray was like, shit.
I feel like they could easily do that. It's just because I know what the process is, and I feel like they could easily do that. So I feel they should be adding that on more of their pieces, even though there's texture on a bunch of statues. Like I just feel like it could get really detailed, relatively easy, and they should aim for that more often. That's my two cents.
Okay, so one question I have. So if you do remember this guy cost $1,200,
Mhm.
so the pricing would go up. The
It
problem
would.
is,
It wouldn't.
you don't think
The
so?
Yeah, the reason is because it will take the same amount of time to print, like for the prototype, and then after that, it's just a matter of like making the casts with your silicone molds, right? And nothing necessarily changes. There's nothing special about the paint on the suit for Thanos. The painting scheme is still going to be the same. They're not doing any special techniques with dry brushing or anything like that. They just need to add texture during the 3D modeling phase, and it will come out like later on. Especially with yeah, it's relatively simple, at least as far as I can think of it. I've 3D printed stuff, I've modeled stuff myself, and I've added texture to stuff. I think they can do it, and it wouldn't cost much. I think it's mostly just like art direction that makes it so they don't do that too often with their pieces. And it's not to say they don't do it at all, right? Um, I have the Captain America by Daniel Bell. It's got a lot of texture on it. The Wolverine that Raf Grassetti sculpted It's got a lot of texture on it, but it's just something they don't tend to do normally. I really like that Breaker of Brimstone that Steve has, and it's like it doesn't have that much texture. The leather could maybe be a bit more textured. There's other parts that could be it could use a little bit more, but you know, it's just something they tend not to push in their sculpts. They're more for like looking for a stylized comic look,
Yeah.
and I get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's their
Mm-hmm.
look. I just think
Mm-hmm.
they could push things if they have some more consistent look with textures. Push that a bit more in their sculpts, and I think they could make things a lot better overall.
That's cool. I didn't think about that. That's uh, Pudgy. How about you?
Yeah, piggybacking off what our fella said there, textures are great, and I feel just like paint application. I think it's basically almost like a subject specific thing. Just like Buck said with his example of Wolverine and the Daniel Bell cap. I said those are like modern takes on the character. I think sometimes if they're doing a take, like let's see what happens now. I have the Sideshow cap on order, which is like a classic cap. I'll be curious to see what they do texture wise today, because I wouldn't be disappointed if the texture's on the light side, because to my mind they're doing a version of cap from the 60s and 70s where the costume itself wasn't like a modern take with with like a paramilitary type of fabric. This was more the kind of thing that used to be replicated by guys wearing tights. So if it's smooth and it has that tweeter head look, I wouldn't be terribly disappointed. I don't expect it in a piece of that size, but still. As far as the general question about Sideshow, will I still collect for them? Absolutely. I think everybody on the panel, and probably most of us in the chat, we're in an advanced level of the hobby. Okay, so we may have graduated to other brands, not necessarily because they're better, but because our tastes have changed. We want more out of a statue. We're willing to pay that more to get that extra depth, that extra detail, that extra paint. That doesn't make Sideshow any less of a value or any less appealing as a product. It's just a matter that our taste changed, and we might have evolved past them, but they'll still do stuff that captures our attention and makes us want to buy something from it.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree. Like I thought I was gonna stick with Sideshow all my whole my whole statue collection. XM started bringing out stuff. Prime One started bringing out stuff. I think competition is great, but like Sideshow has their pieces too, so it's not like I'm gonna shy away from them. But
Yeah.
yeah, good
The
point.
one that Brenton has, I think that's only, I don't even think that's 2 years old, right? Did it come out in 20 or 21?
I think
When
we were
did-
looking it up last night that it was 2021,
21.
somewhere around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, and that's one, I like that piece.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That's like yeah. Cash, like how about you, man?
Yeah, for the longest, every time somebody would say, "What's your favorite statue?" my answer, hands down, was always XM Studios Green Goblin. Always. Didn't matter what I had received or what I was on PO or even thinking about purchasing. It was always Green Goblin. Answer wasn't going to change. Lately, every time I look, I always talk to Pudgy about a piece speaking to you. And it's crazy, and I followed Scarlet Witch from the beginning of the announcement. And for some reason, Scarlet Witch and Silver Surfer are my two favorite statues in my collection. Now, I get it. You could say what you want about her teeth. You could say XM is better. I'm not going to debate you. If you think XM is better than Sideshow, you win. Be my guest. But in my opinion, Scarlet Witch and Silver Surfer are my two favorite statues from every angle. I love the 29 inches of height I get from Scarlet Witch. I love what Daniel Bell did on that statue. It does not look like an award, trust me. That dude is a artist. He is an artist. I also feel like from the people that I know personally who like other scales such as Queen, such as JND, such as Prime One, or I feel like we all have different tastes in our hobby. You know, like if you're a Star Wars collector, scale doesn't matter because with Star Wars, it's like
Yeah.
that one thing. Scale doesn't matter. Life size bust, life size statue, 1/4, 1/6, whatever, custom fan art, Sideshow, Iron Studios, whatever. But for the most of the time with Queen, JND, etc., those collectors are movie collectors. So you can expect a movie rendition of a character collector to actually care what Sideshow has to offer when they don't offer what they want anyway. You're arguing about something
Right.
you never were going to buy off of it not being what you collect. So
Right.
therefore, the argument isn't an argument. I mean, it's asking a guy with no legs to ride a bicycle without prosthetics. He
Right.
can't do it.
Right.
Like,
Right.
so it's pretty pointless. But I think Sideshow, I definitely think they're doing better. And I like what they're doing, man. Whenever I see the name Daniel Bell, Will Harbottle, I'm definitely gonna check it out from Sideshow. You guys are funny, you know. So love it, man. Love it.
Oh man, I gotta say really quick. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. You know, like you guys,
Hands down.
No, they're
whatever,
not.
whatever you guys come up with, it's your opinion, man. Like,
You know what the old saying is, right? Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that.
And some have more than one. So
but Phoenix, how about you? What's your thoughts?
well, main thing is the price. I mean, you just can't beat the price. And the second thing is naked chicks. That's all it is. I say with Sideshow, because you know what, the
Naked chicks?
Because
All right,
Sideshow
one second, I gotta
does
block them real quick.
phenomenal.
Naked chicks, man.
We didn't know what you were gonna go to, man.
Yeah, hold on.
But seriously,
He might be sharing the wrong screen. Hang on.
seriously though, I mean, I've collected Prime One. That's what I like.
Mm-hmm.
XM so. The detail in Prime One is phenomenal, but it comes back to price, man. It's $1,500 as opposed to $600. You can't, you know what I'm saying? I realize Prime One looks amazing, but
Mhm.
sometimes you don't need the $1,500 statue.
You don't.
And these naked chicks, I'm not spending
Yes.
$1,500 for the statue. I'm spending $600 for a
And-
statue in which the chick looked phenomenal. I mean,
Right.
seriously, the Sideshow chicks looks better than the Prime One, the XM.
Mhm.
Okay, maybe I haven't seen Queens or JND yet, so I can't.
Mhm.
But those are just out my price range. So the only thing I say is Sideshow. It's the price and the stuff they come out with. It
Yes.
just blows every other company away on pricing.
And you're not waiting 3 years.
Exactly.
That's another
Wait,
thing too.
I have a question for Phoenix, just to clarify. Maybe I'm just like all over the place. I know this is a serious topic, but what chicks are we talking about, man? Are we talking about the female sculpts? Or what?
Well,
I'm serious, man.
He wants an example.
He's got a whole shelf of good looking ones right
I
there.
got the two red Sonias,
Oh, okay, okay.
right, and
Gotcha.
the Aspen and Deja Thoris. I mean, I've
Beautiful.
been looking at
Beautiful
that
statues.
the Prime One Red Sonia. I'm back and forth on because when it's $1,500, I got two Red Sonias here already, so I can't make myself go and spend 15. Well, with shipping, it's $2,000.
I feel attacked, Phoenix.
Yeah.
I have them. I
I
have
don't
those
know, man.
Sideshow twos, and I was like, I still gotta get this.
No, man. I want that statue, but the problem is it's out of my price range. I can't justify myself buying it. That's the thing.
Right.
But I can justify buying the Sideshow for $600.
Right.
That's where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Just some people look at value in the statue differently. I look at it as in the statue is a piece of rock. At the end of the day,
Right.
that's all it is. You enjoy it, but the problem is when it gets to a point where it's too high in value, then you don't enjoy it anymore.
Right.
That's from my point of view. I don't. I like to have it. I like to have a $2,000 statue, but to me, that's certain statues. I don't want to spend that much money. If I could get a cheaper statue, and at the same time it's just as good to me, then I have no problem with it. That's what Sideshow does. I mean, Sideshow comes with a lot of stuff, a lot of statues, but I pick and choose which one I want. And that's the great thing about Sideshow. There's a lot of statues that comes out, then you choose the one that you want at a reasonable price.
Yeah, Phoenix touches on something excellent, which like me and Ramon have had private conversations about, where your approach, what you just described about collecting statues, is the same thing you could throw at so many other things in life. Where to eat, dining. Is it really worth it that much to go to this 5-star restaurant? Is the food really that much better than this great little place you've discovered over here, which is maybe a third of the price? Do I need to have a 15K Rolex because it says Rolex when I could have a $5,000 Omega, which is still an extravagant amount of money to spend for something that could be accomplished with a Casio? It's depends on what do you value and what satisfies you. And Sideshow is scratching your itch and doing it at a phenomenal price, and you're content, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Where's the itch though?
Well, after the show, I'll show you my collection of ointments. Whatever. Don't worry about it.
Oh wow.
But Razor, like you're in XM, you're in Prime One, you're in Sideshow. You've been like an OG collector too. What's your experience and like I guess what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, man. I mean, I got, like you said, all three from each company. All have great statues. There's no denying that. But for me, Sideshow, whether it's more nostalgic, like John said, it's like one of my first statues I ever bought was Sideshow. So for me, maybe a little brand loyalty, a little bit there. But at the end of the day, like Phoenix says, I think the price is always going to be a main factor for me. Some people say it's a stepping stone into like the XM and Prime Ones. I look at it like it's still a way to keep some people in the hobby. You know what I mean? Not everybody has the funds to buy Prime One XM all the time. But hey, if they could buy a Scarlet Witch statue 600, what's wrong with that? Looks just as good in my opinion. So yeah, I mean, it's all subjective. Everybody has their likes and dislikes, and I don't want to get into that. But I think one thing that bugs me, and we poke fun in our chat sometimes about like, Sideshow's trash and stuff when you see that. And I called them the JND Boyz. I'll take credit for that. Those boys try to come out and say shit, but I'm like, I'm laughing in the background because I'm looking at head sculpts for a $2,500 statue. I'm like, that's not very good in my opinion. I got some Sideshow pieces here I'd gladly have over that. And even with XM, like XM, everybody loves them because of the quality. It looks good. You feel like you're getting that premium, but there's still some XM statues where like I might prefer the Sideshow over that. And there's nothing wrong with that in my opinion. I'll call it out sometimes.
This Doctor Strange is a perfect example.
I have the XM Doctor
Yeah.
Strange. And
Excellent.
that one is still, I'm like, damn, that's tempting. I saw it in person at Disneyland. I'm like, I kind of want that. It looks good.
Yeah.
And I have no problem saying that. I have the XM, but I'm like, I kind of want that one too. So it's just, for me, again, I think it's always going to come down to price. I'm not going to come out here and think I'm some big shot and I could buy everything I want. No, if Sideshow is one way of keeping me in this hobby, then I'm cool with that. And I still can hang out with you guys and not feel like I'm left in the dust or something like that. My collection is just as good as anyone else's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like no one specific, but the JND Boyz, they're in like their own little circle. It's like they like talking about their silicone, the rooted hair, and all this other stuff. But like, that's cool. Like I definitely like that you like it. But
it's not for everyone too.
And there's nothing wrong with that too. If I don't like it, then or if we don't like it, or someone doesn't like it, like there's no reason to go like bash them for anything.
Yeah.
Same vice versa. If they like that, then it's their stuff.
2 years. 2 years. JND Selena Kyle's chin's touching her knees.
Heard it here first, right?
Oh my God.
Botox is gonna wear out eventually. You know what I mean?
Oh my
My
God.
other things other than the chin, man.
Just
But
reminds
again,
me of that show Botched. You ever watch?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That's the wife.
Oh my God.
I think something that no one ever really mentions, this is like really brief, on like the JND statues, is that the skin tone is very, like the complexion is very even across all the pieces, even though like in reality they all don't have the same complexion. It's always like a very pale undertone with very pale skin with very ruddy red undertones. and it's like this. That's how they paint all of them, and it doesn't look natural to me. But like that's one thing that I think they should improve on, and that they actually can, and hopefully they do that because on the Gal Gadot they tried a bit, but it still has the ruddy red undertones, and I don't think it should be that color.
I remember John said this a while back. If you're gonna judge anybody or whatever, do constructive criticism. Like, don't just like criticize the piece, but like try to see if you could help them, or or keep it, mano a mano. Like,
And money and ES is not a good argument, in my opinion. It never will be. Sorry.
But it just goes to show you the panel of guys you have on here. Everybody respectful. Everybody can share their opinion without going at each other's throats.
Yep.
That's how it needs to be in the community.
oh yeah, that there's 1,000%. That's true.
Yeah.
Unless it has a high edition size, then all that's it.
I know. I knew
I
that
agree to
up, John?
disagree, John. I get it, but it's just like, to me, it's not the deal breaker. in
Yeah,
most
no.
cases for me.
I also feel like we've been saying Sideshow's name too much, and like no one
They're
is
listening.
fat in a
In
while.
the negative. Oh my
I
god!
think if you say it
wow.
more than 3 times on a stream, they come in and start watching. So
Oh, wow.
Oh man.
Okay, so
But,
the question, the JND, I'm old school. I'm just worried that this new technology with the silicone, I don't know, man. I just don't trust it because it's like, maybe I'm just old school. Maybe Pudgy's with me, you know?
Mhm. Yeah.
I just don't know what it will look like in 5 years because you don't know. That's
don't know.
That's the main thing. It's brand new.
just
Yes.
pull up a
It'll
picture of
look-
Kim
it'll-
Kardashian from 5 years ago.
Oh,
I don't think you need to worry about that. It's the same kind of material they use for film props. It's like medical grade, like silicone. It's gonna last. You don't need to worry about longevity in that sense. You just only need to ask yourself if you like the likeness they're putting on and the paint. It's going to last. In terms of at least gonna outlast you. You're gonna die before like
Wow.
the
Okay.
piece is.
That went dark. They give it a lifespan of 30 years. If I'm 15, I'm only 45. Like, take it easy, buddy.
I feel like
Well, here's part of at the beginning of the show. Buck was talking about learning stuff. Now, Phoenix and I have probably learned from life experience that we have been told a lot of things in our day about guarantees and don't worry about it. Your warranty is complete. Don't worry. This is going to work. It'll outlast you.
The window
And-
will close in 3 days. Yeah. we
And
heard it all.
then you're the guy later on, 5 years later, who's
holding
fucked,
the bag. Yeah.
holding the bag, and that holds true with so many things in life. And so the hobby shouldn't be any different. It's still an unproven
I feel you.
in on hobby terms. It's still a we'll see for a lot of people, and it's a big price point to take that leap of faith for something that hasn't been around that long to have a history.
I get what you're saying.
Speaking about leaps of faith, Eddie, yo, bro, what's going on?
Why am I a leap of faith? You fucking
Money man.
I don't know
Money.
miss you, buddy.
what's going on, Eddie.
Phoenix, how you doing? What's up,
Hey,
everybody?
buddy.
Eddie.
Money. Brenton was next, so I don't want to like cut you off or anything, or
Oh,
make you. But
problem.
Brenton, you're a new collector. Well, not collector, but you are like, that's, I want to say your first statue. But how do you feel coming into the world of statues? And did you see like these arguments going on in the background, like, or not arguments, but like these discussions going on in the background?
Well,
Did
they're
you know,
probably
like,
safe to call them arguments for the most part. But yeah, no, I think you see those everywhere. And
yeah.
one thing, I guess it depends what you want. So it seems like Sideshow or XM kind of excels at comic pieces. If you want likeness of actors or actresses, you should go to like a higher level, whether it's Prime One or Queen. I don't want to touch on the JND thing. I don't want to get attacked, but but that's kind of what I've noticed by picking up so far. So you're gonna have to go to a higher price range if you want a better movie likeness.
Yeah. And that's what I
Brenton,
said, Brenton. Yep.
I feel like you
Unless you're
simplified
buying
that
from
way too
studios.
much for us. Like there has to be more discussion. Like we need to we need to fight each other. Like that's too simplified right there.
And again, that's a consensus, Brenton, that you see from like chat amongst us. But don't let that be your guide. Don't let peer pressure. I like that Sideshow. Oh, but the guys are gonna give me shit because it's a Sideshow. No, you get what you like regardless.
Yeah.
Fuck everyone.
I could see Brenton being a Sideshow guy because he does like comics, but I could see him like, oh, I'll get XM because they only have the Iron Fist, for example. If he's a big Iron Fist guy, it's like, well, that's where he has to go. So because you are more comic than anything, like I guess outside of Star Wars, that's where I would see like you doing that for the majority of your collection. Obviously, you get a Prime one because you are a big movie guy as well. So I could see that, or even like a Blitzway, which is a little bit cheaper than a Prime one for like Hellboy, for example. So I think it's all about options and like I said, like what the individual collector likes. And if you're Star Wars, then it's great because you're all over. You could do Hot Toys, freaking pop figures, Funko Pops, whatever the hell you want with Star Wars, and just have a good time. So, yeah.
Well, that's why I think you're limited by what characters you like. So I think that, that's where you're really going to be directed to different companies.
All right, everybody.
Because if you like smaller niche characters, then your options are limited.
Everybody grab each other's hand and let's start singing Kumbaya, my Lord.
Oh, I didn't know where that was going.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah! I was laying down.
That could make for a bad animated GIF later on. So that's, you don't want to do that.
John making that hand movement.
Yeah.
And this week in the club.
Yeah. The club goes to new depths.
Didn't know it was that kind of club.
Yeah.
Monday nights. No.
Eddie, we were talking about Sideshow. What are your thoughts on it?
I plead the fifth. Hard pass. I think buy what you like. Buy within your means. There's no right and wrong. I just think that there are clear differences in different companies, but also like Brendan said, like you can't get certain things from certain ones, so you have no choice but to go to certain companies. But I don't think there's a right or wrong. I think it's just within your means, what you're willing to pay, and what you like. Sideshow has some bangers. They have some bangers. Every company has their bangers and their like faults. Sideshow just has a little more. Jeez. But I don't like to draw lines. I think it's funny to joke about it, but I don't like to draw lines on what you should and shouldn't buy. Like if you like JND, like Chasen is a good friend of mine, right? I like Chasen a lot. But JND just isn't doing shit to like the standards I think that they say they are. So I disagree with him when he says that it's the best stuff out there. I don't think that just because the material is higher end or like silicone and rooted hair, I don't think just because it has that it's higher end. That doesn't make sense to me. So I don't know,
My man.
Yeah, buy what you like. If you like it, then buy it. That's all that matters. Because if you base your opinions off of what everybody on this panel says or what the entire land of YouTube says, you're never going to be happy with what you buy. So
yeah, I feel like if you're fixated on if it costs more than other statues, like you're gonna lose yourself in like a weird game where you're not gonna buy what you like. You're just gonna go after price.
Right.
I feel people go towards that way too. Like a lot of people talk about ES and JND and stuff like that, but I feel like a lot of people are also doing it because people are going for that Audi or for that BMW, just because it costs a lot more. They want to look, they want to have that aesthetic look and stuff like that. It's just like,
or for flipping purposes too. If you're just trying to try to flip statues, honestly, I think it's going to take a little bit longer than you might want, in my opinion too. It's just not as easy these days. A lot of buying and selling, it's tougher. You know, statues are sitting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I price things pretty fair sometimes, and I'm like, damn, it's sitting a lot longer than I thought. So why am I going to go spend $3,000 on a couple JND statues, and I'm going to try to get that money back? What's the point of it?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Unless for sure I know I'm getting 4K back or whatever, but there's no guarantee.
Yeah.
So I think you're in the wrong hobby if you're just looking to try to flip.
It
Also
seems like a high
playing-
risk, high
Yeah.
reward.
Definitely high risk, but it could be high reward too.
Yeah, it
And
can.
to pay like devil's advocate on that is like, you know, those might be qualities that are nice, that like that are appealing, like the flipping and all that stuff. But at the same time, like the person could just also genuinely think it's like a really good piece and worth the money. And so in the event that like they can't like get like a return or something, just want to keep it, and like it's good enough like that for them to have.
Well, then they're doing it for the right reason, right? They're buying
Mhm.
it because they truly like the statue and they want to have it
Yeah.
in their collection and enjoy it.
Hmm.
They're not buying it because it's 50 ES, $2,500, and I'm going to try to get 4K for it.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
I feel like this topic resonates with like a lot of us or all of us, you know. So like I'm glad we brought it up, but like a lot of people also commented on this one. So I'm just gonna show theirs really quick and see what you guys think of some. I didn't include last names or anything, but I'm sure you guys can guess who these people are. So Todd said,
Oh, you're writing shit down now? All right, take me out of the chats.
You were like, I don't want to be.
Oh, don't worry, Eddie. You pled the fifth, so you're good.
Your name has been expunged from the record, sir.
Casual got receipts, man.
Yeah.
Casual, he's the type of guy that after the stream, he records the after party after the show.
Oh my god.
Casual NSA problems.
I got shit on all
man.
of you.
I wanted to bring these comments because I thought some of these were really good. Todd says there are a few sideshow pieces that will remain in my collection until I quit the hobby. I thought that was interesting. Emery says there's still new sideshow pieces that I can't wait to get in my collection. I think they still produce quality and they are definitely the best budget-friendly company. And anyone that loves Marvel and thinks Thanos on Throne isn't good enough to be in their collection needs to have their taste questioned.
Absolutely.
Just to go over a few more, let's see. I have Sideshow Prime 1, XM, and a couple of custom grails. Yet peeps that come over that aren't into collecting almost always tend to gravitate towards my Sideshow stuff. Jay. Let's see. I have pieces from Sideshow collectibles I absolutely love and I will keep for as long as I keep statues in general. At current prices, Sideshow is the only company I look towards now for new purchases. This is by Future Luke. Surprised it's not the other way around. I haven't liked much at all from XM lately, and the prices are getting too high. Sideshow, I usually prefer the sculpt quality and definitely like the price tag more. So, people brought up great points, great like references and everything. I thought, yeah, got a lot out of that one.
I think it's more everyone joking when it comes to Sideshow because nobody on the panel, nobody in the comments massacred Sideshow. Like, you know, you kind of joke around and say, oh, it's
Yeah.
Sideshow. You know what I mean? So it's good to see the love still there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I think what does it is the OG pieces, John. Like everyone knows like where they came from. Like you were saying earlier, it's you know they still had it back then. Not to say that they don't have it now, but it's. But yeah, man, thank you guys. Like that was great. Spent like 45 minutes on that thing. But like we usually do, the next one I got is I think my newest favorite one, PM me for price.
Love it.
Okay.
It's fun.
It's fun for the show, but it's annoying for
For
the
real,
groups.
for-
I'm
yeah.
like, dude,
If you're looking
come
for
on.
the piece, yeah.
Bro, if I see PM for price, I know it's not affordable. That's all.
Yeah.
We're going way back.
So Sideshow, exclusive Emperor Palpatine on Throne. OG price, I couldn't find the real price. Like I kept seeing $500 for the OG price, but I don't know if that's true. But the sales price. So I'm sorry. PM me for price means like you guys gotta guess the price of this person's listing. So someone posted their their statue for sale, and you guys gotta guess the price. I'm not saying where it's from, who posted it, or anything like that. I don't want to discourage them. So if they sell it, they sell it.
20.
How long ago? How long ago was this release?
Oh,
A while.
ages.
Yeah, ages ago. Okay.
I'd pay $250 for that.
Wow.
God, you go the opposite end.
Low ball buck.
I'd say 17, 2000.
Oh, 1450.
1450.
Yep.
Okay, I'm novice when it comes to old school Star Wars. So is this a piece that's held in regard, or has it been surpassed a long time ago, or
It's
is
the
this
only-
a piece that?
It's the only Emperor on Throne
Yeah.
statue I believe that we have out there licensed.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
The closest thing you're gonna get to this is the 6-scale hot toy.
Okay.
I think it's 2K.
2K.
I'm with
Yeah.
that.
I'll say 15.
I'll go 18.
Just triple the price on everything.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
that's why I did like 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Phoenix, you say 15?
Yep. 15.
Eddie, what'd you say?
2K.
2K. And Brenton, did you guess yet?
No, I'll go really high. I'll just go like 2,500. That's the highest, right?
Yeah. So you guys, OG price is at $500. Sales price. I'm sorry I didn't mention this, but shipping's $100. Sales price is $1,800.
Oh, so close.
Okay.
Darth Rashid said Atticus had an Emperor on Throne before Sideshow as well. So,
Oh, really? I don't even know who Atticus is.
well, that's
I
a
called,
long
I
time
called
ago.
18 though.
1800, man. Holy.
Razor, you can buy this for us now.
Again, this is Razor's listing. That's crazy.
That's so true,
Nah,
right?
just I just like kicking tires. I know pricing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, this didn't age too well, but man, it's definitely keeping its price. I saw one sell for 1,400, so
Wow. So it still sells actually?
it still sells. Yeah, I think the edition size was really small too, wasn't it? Do you guys remember?
Probably.
I think I did see this picture or the statue paired up with those two. The two, the ones in the red suit. Yeah, that looked pretty badass when you have one on each side. That's pretty.
Yes.
I think that's in Thor's collection.
Yeah.
So the next one is you'll see.
Oh.
I want this, man.
Yeah. This is.
So this is XM Studios X-Men versus Sentinel.
1/6. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a lot, probably.
So OG price is $4,300.
Oh, really?
Just a heads up.
Wait. Can you repeat that?
So OG price, original price is $4,300.
For real?
Was it that
That seems.
This thing's
These-
huge. Man.
These are 1/6, not 1/10.
Yeah, 1/6 scale.
So
It's a
Isn't this
big
what
piece, yeah.
Aiden has this, right?
Aiden has this, yep.
yeah, this is the one he has on a coffee table.
You have to buy a
No.
dining room table just for the statue.
I'm gonna say 13K.
I'd say about 10.
10K. So shipping, my bad, is $900.
Holy my.
Damn.
I'll be at 85.
$8,500.
4,500.
OG price.
I like the world you're living in, Buck.
I know, man.
Aiden's questioning your 4,300 quote.
Yeah, I can't imagine that was the OG price, especially what the market used to be, and these are 6 scale.
I saw it on XM, the website. It was in
Oh, there you go.
Singapore,
It was
I converted
Singaporean
it.
dollars, and you convert
I
it.
converted it though. That's what I.
Okay,
And it's
excellent.
probably correct.
That's it. Yeah.
But I'll double check. But like, what do you guys keep guessing? Keep guessing. You guys are almost there.
Almost? Even
Nobody
we said
was there.
15K.
I'm
So
going to
is it
say
like
Almost
20.
there.
20,000?
Almost there.
18? Can't be
Those
18.
those are rookie numbers, guys.
Wow.
You need to pump them up.
Oh my God.
I don't imagine it's over 10.
Aiden said it's 6,000.
Just go buy the Final Fantasy piece at that point. Come on, man. What are you talking about? Go to Prime One and Square Enix.
Ninja Squirrels. You guys see what he said? 2 times JND statue.
This is so epic. My God.
All right, you guys. Sales price, shipping is $900. Sales price is 16,000.
Damn.
How do you want to get to work?
Man.
You want to ride
Is
your
this
statue or
asking
your
is
car?
selling?
That's what the person's asking, and they're gonna keep it.
Yeah.
So who's the
I
closest?
don't want to
Money?
discourage them, but
I
don't wanna
would say
discourage
15.
them.
I forgot it said 15.
You have a good
Is that
heart,
is that
Steve.
in the U.S.?
It's in the U.S. Yep.
Damn, man. Someone's gonna pay 16 grand for the B team. Come on, man.
Wow.
Oh,
B team. Ooh.
Well, yeah, I see what he's. Well,
Oh, the characters, I guess, but still. It's a badass piece, man. I mean, I wouldn't pay
yeah,
that
no,
much,
it's gorgeous.
but I like this
It's
statue
scary,
a lot.
man. This
It
thing
is
is
nice.
like, yeah.
16
All right.
grand.
I thought Matt was going to be in here, but like, this is an OG.
Oh, this
Whirlwind.
It's a beautiful piece.
Oh,
this
but
guy holds his value. I don't have this one. And this guy holds his value tremendously for years. I think on the secondary market, soon after it was out of production, I remember seeing that on eBay for like 500-600, sometimes 700, and I'm talking a decade ago.
You should have bought it. That's
Yeah.
all I'm going to say. You
Yeah.
should have bought
Oh,
it.
yeah. Yeah.
So, Pudgy OG price is $180.
Yeah.
1,200.
No, I'm gonna say like 2,300.
Luckily, this guy has shipping for $90. So,
Like,
I haven't priced this at all. But, yeah, I'm gonna say it's priced. So I'm gonna say it's over 2K, maybe 2,300.
yeah, this is a beautiful piece, man. I just like
Yeah.
so much about it. The
And
base
it's the
is all
and
painted.
it's chromed too. It's the chrome version on top.
so this is like the rare version too. Supposedly the open
Yes.
hand is and the shorts, I guess, or the underwear.
Yeah. There's two versions. There's one without the shorts, which is like we're familiar with the Daniel Bell take, which a lot of artists did. But this has got the shorts, which is the 1960s throwback. Oh my gosh, yeah. And it was very low number. Plus it was chrome. Yeah, over 2K, definitely. That's my guess.
I'll go 2,500 then.
So original price $180. Sales
I'll go-
price. What do you guys think?
1850.
2,700.
2,700. Come on, Phoenix. What do you think?
Man. It's 2G? I don't know.
So this is 1/6 scale too, man. This is crazy.
I think you guys are shooting way too high.
I think so.
I'll tell you right now, the last one I saw sell was $2,200.
Wow.
God damn.
That was my initial guess. Yeah.
Mhm. This one's going for way more.
Damn.
At that
Mhm.
point, just get the Daniel Bell, man.
Well, not
This is-
if you're collecting a line, if you're collecting, it's the ES. You're
right.
collecting a line. It's the missing piece in your collection. It's a super low ES of a company that no longer exists.
Yeah.
Depending on the price, you change collections.
That's why in my first 10 statute commandments, the first is do not collect lines.
Well, when I say line, like 1/6 Marvel,
Yeah.
1/6 Marvel, you know.
I'll tell you something. So the bone right now it's crazy, right?
Hmm.
I had a Doctor Strange bone. I sold it and
Mhm.
got the 1/4 Sideshow bone for the exact same price.
Yeah.
Right.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah,
for
bones
1/6
hold their value.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's not so much that collecting a line, but it's the fact that for over a decade they were the only game in town. So and to their credit, they were the only game in town and did it at a high level. Without competition, they still cranked out a tremendous product that still holds up today.
And now that they're gone, like you're not gonna get more. Like
Exactly. They're not going to find. They're not going to find 50 APs of this one somewhere.
Eddie, did you go?
4,090.
damn.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's so specific.
Yes, sounds like somebody's got Facebook open. He's so specific. He's looking at the buy sell trade group now.
Did everyone go already?
Yes, sir.
I think so.
Yeah. All right. So OG price $180. This person wants to sell it with shipping. Shipping is $90. Sales price is going at $3,850.
What?
Keep it.
Dude.
Keep it.
You know, if they sell it for that, why do they charge shipping? Shouldn't it all be free shipping?
I know. That's what I'm like,
You'd think you could throw in the free shipping, right?
And the
You
crazy part is,
fucker.
it's a tiny piece. Look at that tiny box, dude. Is still charging you shipping on that price.
Yeah.
I'm just
But,
thinking
you know-
that Sentinel one that was 16,000. You get $16,000. I'd pay for shipping to ship that to somebody.
In that case,
If I sold
it's
that.
massive. You know,
Yeah.
it could be like, I'm not trying to get that to eat into my profits,
Mhm.
but like that Boeing, it's so small. I'm sure it costs less than 90 to ship it across
Yeah.
the U.S.
Yeah.
If it cost them 50, I'd be surprised.
Okay, so my question is this: at what point do you guys go and say, "That's just stupid. I can't buy a statue"? You know, like a certain point in which the value is just ridiculous.
The new Prime One Batman from Death Metal Batman. Saw that price. I'm like, yeah, I'm out. It wasn't even a rage thing. It was just like, can't buy that. That doesn't make sense to me. You know.
Mhm.
$100, right?
Yeah. And it's just like now I'm starting to like, my hair is raising. I'm like, no, the price is spiking up so fast in such a short time. The
Mhm.
last piece they like put up for PO was that Punchline and Joker. How much they go for, like 1,500 each or something like that. And
Mhm.
now this like jumps up by 300. Like even with all the stuff, the way Prime One usually like prices their pieces, like it doesn't matter what they got going on, as long as it's a certain scale, they remain within the same price range. But like seeing this go to that like price, that's like crazy. I'm just like, yeah, hell no. And
Yeah.
you're still, like the expectation from all of us is that the prices will go up again next year. Like just normal. That's just a normal thing that will happen. So I'm just like, no, I'm out. It can't happen. I'm like, I just heard Mark's voice in my head. Retire.
Well, do you
Hashtag
think it's
retire.
because of the size of their statues? Because it's all shipping. So if you have a shipping container and every statue is multiple boxes, 2 to 3 boxes, and you have to pay for space on that container, you can't ship nearly as much because you're limiting yourself with the size of the statues.
I don't know, man. I'm looking at the pieces, and I look at other stuff too that they've sold. The Prime One, like Wonder Woman versus Hydra, even though that went off for PO like a while ago, like it's pretty much the same size. It's maybe even bigger, and she's got like a bonus spear that makes her long as well. I don't know. And then the Fabok Batman with that massive cape, it's bigger than this Scythe dude, and that's 1,500 or less actually. I'm not sure. I think it was 13.99. Um, I just it's not making sense to me. I can't rationalize this. I feel as a company, if they're seeing the prices go up this much, they should just hold off. If whatever is causing it is temporary, I don't know, man. I actually don't know. I don't understand, and I think they need to make us understand because it's not.
If
Make me understand.
if shipping went back to tomorrow to pre-COVID pricing,
It won't
do you
go-
think
it
that?
won't-
No,
no.
I'm just saying. If shipping did go back, let's just say in general,
Yeah.
it did go back. You think the actual companies would pass the savings to the collector?
No, they would not. Not for a second.
Has anyone told Prime One about pirateship.com?
That's only for within the U.S. And
Johnny
like,
Depp said he wasn't going to be on any more Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh,
Sorry,
man.
buddy.
Oh, damn it.
and you know, to that point, like John, like
What's up?
I think it's very sad. When I saw that price, I went on Facebook, and man, I it was very disappointing to see that. I didn't see that many people flinching. In fact, I saw people going, "Wow, well, that's fair for the base." I'm like, God damn, man. Yo, I watched BSC's video, and even he was like, "Yo, they only give you one headstand, one bus stand, and like, there's like a few heads. They're not even like trying to give you more than one to display all
Right.
the head swap outs."
To try and sell the value, the
Yeah.
added price with the added value.
Exactly. And I think they were able to exploit this because it's Batman specifically. The Catwoman statue from Fabok that has bases for all the heads, including the bonus head you get if you buy from Prime One. It comes with a stand as well. All the extra portraits come with a stand. That went up like not too long ago, you know? And like I'm just looking at that like if they honestly come out with a bonus headstand like they did for Fabok, because Fabok Batman only has one headstand as well. If they come up with a bonus headstand for like this piece, I think that would be, I don't know, man. I don't know how to look at that, because what I've noticed is like the characters that are not as popular or they feel like won't sell as much, they put like all the extra stands. Punchline has extra stands for all the heads.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm.
They're not putting that shit there for Joker.
It's smart business, man, for them anyway.
Hey, Razor, you recently got the Sonya, right? Like, if you don't mind asking, like, was shipping a lot on that one, or is it like, did you pay like boat or?
No, because it was in stock here for a retailer, so I didn't spend that much. It was already in California, and I'm in California.
Oh, nice, man. So you gotta.
Yeah, so I didn't have to deal with the whole wait and getting it direct from Prime One. It was already here. Prices, I think it was maybe. I was talking to a friend of mine. I think I maybe paid $100 more than like a Sideshow price.
Okay.
But for me, it's still fair because it's already a year old, and obviously now it's aftermarket pricing. So I think I still got out okay.
I guess a question for everyone, like, what's the most you spent on shipping? Like, it being Sideshow, custom, XM, whatever.
256.
300, 350 maybe for me.
350.
On that.
I don't think I've spent more than 300.
Oh shit.
I think most of my shipping's been in the 250 range.
Because of the custom Spider-Man I got, it was 250 for each box, 256 for each box, so it was like 500 and something.
Dang.
Yeah, but I don't think I'll ever pay that much for shipping again.
It hurts, right? Like, I'm just bringing it up because like shipping now is considered part of the new, I guess, process of buying a statue. You got to worry about that a ton more because now with all these like new charges, shipping is just you're buying a statue if you buy two statues now.
Yeah. And the higher the price goes on the statue, the more tax you're paying.
Well, that's the thing too. So you're doubling your shipping fee. Like with Washington, it's 7%. So if you get Prime One $100 for shipping, let's just say 7% of 1,000. That's $70.
$70.
So you're almost doubling your shipping.
Yep. It's becoming similar to real estate, where the property taxes and your insurance eats into the how much home you can qualify to buy. So it's kind of the same thing. It's like with the added costs in shipping plus taxes, it eats into your statue budget of how expensive a piece can you reasonably afford before you go past the point that you're finding it palatable.
You know what I noticed? I don't know, Brenton, are we scaring you away with like all this?
I think it's a matter of shopping around, really.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Gotta stick with Sideshow.
What I'm saying is, like, when people talk about statues, they don't ever incorporate that into the price. They'll be like, "Oh, this statue's 1,800," and it's like, well, yeah, it is, but you're not including tax or shipping in any of that. So let's all like talk real numbers of like, oh, this statue's actually going to be like 2,300. You know, when they go with pricing and discuss it in any of the groups that I've seen.
Like it's because it's the unknown variable because they don't know who the eventual end buyer is. So how much is that shipping and tax going to be? I don't know until I know who you are and where you live.
Well, there's some places you can buy from that's already calculated. So
Yeah, I just go direct from Prime One if I'm buying Prime One pieces. Their shipping has always been very gracious for me if I'm doing slow boat. Like I've regularly paid under 250 always. And the last piece I got the shipping was 119 and it's a third scale, so I'm happy with that.
Now that you announced it to the public, you'll be paying 500 like the rest of us.
yeah, because I thought I've heard some horror stories. Like people get some quotes from Prime One, and they're like really shocked with the cost of their
A
shipping.
lot of
usually
times you ask them and they say it's the fast one, and I'm like, why would you just like you complain, but then you explicitly paid for the more expensive kind?
Well, they already waited 3 years. They want it faster.
Oh, well, yeah, and you're paying for that, right? But like, I feel when you're complaining about that price, you need to stipulate that, yeah, I paid for the more expensive version, but sometimes people won't say that part until you ask them. And so I always find that weird when people complain about the P1 shipping, because then I try to buy the same piece and I'm seeing like a way cheaper price than what they're saying, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's ingrained to us now, right? Everybody wants everything now. Look at all the streaming services and this and that. We don't wait for anything.
Right.
We just
got to put on your eye patch and sell the houses.
Let's get into some picture, you guys. I haven't seen this one in a while. Have you guys?
This is nice.
Yeah, it went on sale on Prime One recently.
But this one's still $500 shipping buck for economy.
It is? Damn, son.
So that sale didn't sound too good after I saw that.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a tip though.
Bird.
People talk about the shipping being high, right? So 500 is very steeply high. But however, shout out Prime One, they'll let you do a paying for it with PayPal, so you can still get your statue and just slice it in half. You just gotta know how to manage your money, man. So like the shipping's high, but like if I'm only paying you 100 right now, I can make it work.
Yeah.
So,
but also like I think this is one of the benefits of me living on the West Coast. Because Razor, do you live on the West Coast as well?
Yeah, man, I'm Bay Area.
Oh man, so that's odd. If you got 500, I would have gotten 500 as well because I feel like we get the best shipping rates because of the port is like right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Has anyone seen this in person?
No.
I seen Junior unbox this though. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's exactly where I saw it, man. Like no one gives credit to like the base. The base looks like it looks real. Like Prime One, I don't know how they do their liquids or whatever or their water effect. It just looks real. And you go further up, it's just it's a third scale, so it's insane, man.
Yeah, you remember my reaction with the Prime One Predator, bro. Trust me, the base water is real. It's legit, okay? It's legit.
It's crazy, man. I don't know what they use, but it's going on to the next one. Brenton Palmer.
Pew pew pew.
Oh, you snuck it in there.
The gateway drug.
Sideshow.
Sideshow boy right here.
I know. I couldn't complain about the shipping on this one.
Delivery, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking out for us, man. Small boxes, everyone hates these fabric capes, but like they fold up nice and small
good.
and like they're light.
And they're flexible to any storage area.
Yeah.
Really quick, John, you gotta get out of here.
Yeah, man.
John?
I do too.
Sorry.
Action this week.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much for the invite. Nice to spend some time with you guys.
You're good, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah.
Take care, gentlemen.
All the best to you guys.
Peace out.
Peace.
Oh, it's raining.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll see
Brenton.
you guys. Sorry.
See you,
All
man.
right.
Bye bye.
I'll try to be in the chat.
Bye, man.
I'm glad
You
I
guys
could make it for a little bit, guys.
Abandoned your post.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Deserters.
I still love you guys.
And that has been 80 minutes with John.
There you go.
It's been an honor and a privilege. Until next week.
Yeah, man. Peace out.
Later.
They're gone? All right.
There
Okay.
you go.
So Brenton, I know we keep asking you, man, but like, are you loving it? Like, are you satisfied? Are you?
I am. I'm really loving it. I'd like to get more. Yes. So I think they got their hooks in me. But I have to say, you know what? Probably something. It's like a perfect storm where it's like you appreciate it more when you actually buy it, and when it's a character you're really, really into.
A perfect storm, you say? Well, there's this company called Sideshow.
Speaking of Storm.
Goddamn. Hashtag enabled.
That's right.
I'm just trying to help him out.
Yeah, I'm not going down that X-Men path. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Don't
dangerous.
do it, man. That's dangerous, man.
Razor, what do you think of this guy? Like, you think he's talking blasphemy, or you think he's gonna?
He'll find out real quick. Don't worry. We don't have to say nothing.
Honestly.
We're gonna see a new one in that spot every other week from
You
Brandon.
can't just do one. It's not possible. I bought my first Sideshow statue a couple years ago. I told myself, this was a nice splurge. I'm not gonna do this again. Then before I knew it, I'm like, I know.
Look,
Maybe I need another one.
He's already getting called out in the comments.
Brenton, you may want to decide now in the future before you start going down another rabbit hole with what comic to collect or what total run to get. See if there's an affordable statue for it first, because once you go down this run and you're like, oh, I would love this. I would love a piece for this. This is a great run I'm reading. I'd love a piece for this. Oh, the only available piece is $3,000. No. So look for an affordable statue and then read that run.
Well, I think part of the problem is I'm not completely out of Hot Toys yet.
No.
Ooh.
Still dabbling.
Go ask Terry about that.
Fund your new Sideshow stuff. That's cool though, Brendan. Congrats on this one. I love the story behind it too, so it's awesome.
Yeah, what a wild time. I'll never forget that. Maybe that's why it means so much. The story was just so
Yeah.
It's part of it. You get that double dopamine hit. You get the first one with the pursuit, the chase, and then you caught it, and then you get the second hit when it arrives and you open it up. So
I think most people never really sell their first piece.
Clip that one.
I still have mine.
Yeah. Long gone like a frisbee, just never came back, bro.
I don't know if you guys got to see this one. Caleb released some more renders of this one.
You're not sharing, bro.
You gotta blow it up.
It's not.
Oh, I'm
just
sorry.
Oh yeah, that's what I typed. Yep.
Oh, my bad. I wonder what happened.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Last one we saw was Brenton.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, it's because I was like getting back to John.
Yeah.
So my bad.
Mhm.
Yeah. This got released by Caleb, and I don't know how big this thing is gonna be.
Is there a specific name for this character?
It's like Sentinel on drugs. I don't know.
It's something I can't remember.
Yeah, is there a specific?
Something
Was there
Sentinel.
like a name?
There is, which I can't recall.
When I first saw it, I thought it was like that Iron Man suit where he's.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah. The Hulkbuster.
No, there's like a suit where you got a lot of like. I think it's called the End or something about extremis. I don't know.
Oh, the extreme, yeah.
Is this too much, you guys think, or is this just like
For
too much
me,
going
yeah.
on? Yeah.
Too much for me, yeah.
Not necessarily too much, but it's just who gives a shit about this character? You know?
Does it make you wonder why they even dove into this? Like, why invest into this?
Because it's gonna be pretty expensive, right? Like just based on sheer size. So it's it's almost like but at least Caleb's getting paid. but I don't know how the commissioner is gonna like sell this. It's not. It's just this, you know.
It's a
It's not
fringe of
fighting.
a fringe.
Yeah, it's not. It's not fighting anyone specific.
Hmm.
It's just the thing, you know. And I think that's a
Unless,
hard.
unless that's an iconic scene that I'm not aware of from a particular book.
Yeah.
But you know, like his splash page entry, his first appearance. But either way, like you said, it is a fringe.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was
Maybe
like
it's a passion project for the commissioner.
so I was gonna say a Tri Sentinel that just kept growing heads.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. It's I don't know. It's very artistic. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's well
It
done.
is.
It's well
It
done.
looks really cool, but
I like the base a lot.
do you find that can you guys buy pieces that you just don't know anything about? Maybe they just look cool.
Yes,
I've done it before. It's just
yeah,
I
do it
gotta
all
be
the time.
selective. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, exactly. You gotta
This
be
is
careful.
huge. I don't think I could ever see myself just splurging on something like that if I don't know anything about the character.
Hmm. The only time I'll buy something like this is if I know there's no way in hell I will ever want to sell it, and because like I feel this would be like a hard thing to pass on without
Yeah.
like even if you're willing to lose a lot of money, it'll still be a hard thing to pass on. There's sometimes that you might it will surprise you. It feels like you can't even give a statue away for free. Like,
You got to
yeah.
find that right person. It's just
Hmm.
that one.
This next one is pretty cool. I finally got to pick this guy. Oh, this little lady up, and man, I gotta say, in person, it's a whole different statue.
It's a beautiful piece, huh?
Yeah, like I was like, I was almost about to buy the regular. The regular was going to be like $500, and I was like, that's not too bad.
Hmm.
And like all the ones I saw for this one was like $1,000 plus, $1,000
Hmm.
plus.
Hmm.
And I was like, I don't know if I could pay that much for her. But then
Hmm.
like I talked to a local guy, like hooked me up, and I'm so glad I got her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If I ever was to get like a few X-Men again, she'll be one of the few that I get, and I send the heads off to get repainted, and
Oh, really?
it'll be a permanent stay in my collection because it's just an iconic piece. I remember so much from the interview with Will Harbottle, right? And how like the arm that connects to the base, it's cast in metal, and that's how they're able to do the engineering the way it is.
Mhm.
And it there's like a rod that goes from the metal arm into the into the danger room base, like that saw blade thing,
Mhm.
and like it's just awesome engineering, fantastic piece. The way they're able to get this pose to work, and I haven't heard a single issue from any collector on this
Right.
piece. You know.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because I try to tilt her over and she's heavy. She's not heavy, but like the base doesn't tilt over. So I was like, dang,
Mhm.
they definitely use that metal they're talking about.
Hmm.
But yeah, man, if anyone gets a chance to get this one, like or find it, she's beautiful and definitely worth it.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people had complaints about the mixed media, but I think it's beautiful. Like it
Mhm.
adds to the statue.
Hmm.
And the regular portrait's not bad either. The regular portrait looks
Yeah.
badass. So,
Yeah, I thought the
but
Sideshow Gambit was really good too.
Yep, that's
I,
a
oh
nice
yeah.
Yes.
piece as
that one
well.
looks really good.
Yeah.
That's a fire piece. But that's how you step into the arena, man, as X-Men, and before you know it, you're like, I need to balance things out. I know what the team is supposed to look like. I need a Wolverine, a Cyclops, a Silent.
Mhm.
That's how they get you, man.
Mhm.
That's how they get you,
That's what you call a druggie right there. Like no I'm kidding.
Yeah.
dude. No, I'm like I've sold all my X-Men and I've sworn off the team, man. It's So when you guys are just talking about Storm, I was feeling myself like getting pulled back in, but I said, nah, this is
This
on.
one came up. I thought this was pretty cool.
I like this too.
It's sculpted by Nick Hanzo.
You got like the Jordan's touch.
Yeah.
This looks
Like
like something Danny would get.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
her, man, but the base is boring.
It is, but you can tell she's at the gym, so I kind of do like that.
I don't do customs, but I kind of like this.
If this is like priced around like 800, 850, I think it makes sense to jump on this. But like anything more is a no. And because
Does she ever?
she's, go ahead.
Sorry, does she ever have her hair like that, like all bushed up like that?
She has, that's like a classic look for her hair.
Yeah.
Although it's usually more curly, but yeah, this fits like the general silhouette for like how I'd say John Byrne used to draw her and stuff.
Jerry's just happy that she doesn't have pants on.
Oh man,
She-Hulk shouldn't have pants, according to him.
I'm already committed to another She-Hulk, so I don't know if I'll get this, but I really like this character, and so who knows? Because
Sweet,
I got
good
one
timing.
behind me too.
Good timing with that show coming.
Oh yeah. It's custom, so it's gonna be like under 100 pieces or something. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. I love the texture on her.
Yeah, and like I'm saying, like stuff like that is very easy to add to a piece. Yeah.
The next one, Dark Side Collectibles released this one. I don't know too much about the company. I think they're still brand new, but what do you guys think of this Terminator?
I think
This is 1/3 scale, right?
Yeah, it's 1/3.
Something that doesn't sit well with the way I don't know, the face, it maybe, I don't know what it is. It looks odd. I like the texture on the jacket though. I just seen that. I like pretty sick. Yeah. And base is boring, I guess, but seems like you can customize it in a lot of ways.
That bandolier sits
The way it
awkward at
sits,
the
yeah.
top.
Pretty high, eh?
I think I'd prefer the roses because that reminds me of just a
Yes.
different scene. Like that scene brings me right back to the movie.
That's perfect. Yeah, with the glasses on.
Crushing it too. Like I don't know if you guys saw that.
Your foster parents are dead.
Like the leather texture is so good, all over the piece. It looks nice.
Is there a price for this yet or no?
Yeah, a lot.
Oh, really? How much?
I think it's a lot. I think it was
2K,
18.
right? 2K, I think.
Yeah.
It's third scale, right?
Third scale.
No.
You're paying for that license, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Does he have the right gun in his hand for that scene?
I don't think it would have a
Yeah,
strap.
he had that. That's how he shot. Well, for that scene, I don't
Because
think
I thought he had like a pump shotgun,
He-
not
he
just
had
like
a-
a double barrel.
No, he had the, remember he pulled the
Yeah, that's right.
shotgun. So that's
It was a
I don't
pump
think he
shotgun.
pumped it. Yeah, he pulled the when he reload.
Yeah, because he was
Yeah.
reloading one-handed
Yeah.
during that hallway
Yeah.
when he was shooting T-1000, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's the one.
that gun isn't.
Wait a minute. No, I recall. Okay, I remember a pump shotgun in the Rosa scene, but then there's a shotgun that would be in a holster on the side of the bike, and that's the kind of he had it hooked up like with a lever action, like a Western rifle. So he'd spin it to reload
Yeah,
it, spin it to
yeah.
reload it. I think it's two different guns. That was in a holster on the bike.
Okay. Well, I
I'm-
think with the
I think-
Rose's base, they should have used that other gun that he actually
pump
had
shotgun.
in- yeah, and I think it would have been cool if he was like holding it on the pump part, because that's
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Very proud of you.
Come with me if you want to live. Oh, old school. This is one I'd like to get.
I brought this one up. So this is a Bowen. This is a old school Bowen. This came out $130, I think, when it came out.
Mhm.
This didn't
I'm gonna-
appreciate too much.
I'm gonna guess like 700.
So someone's selling this guy for $500. So.
Okay, that's very fair.
That's why I sold it for.
Yeah,
$500.
yeah. 500 is what I used to see it for. I figured 700 with inflation and basic silliness. But yeah, the only thing that always held me off about this one just a little bit is I would look at his neck sometimes and it seemed like it was a little giraffe necky a little bit.
I can see that.
I can see it too. It's a little bit elongated.
It depends. It depends on the angle. On some angles, it's more pronounced.
Well, it looks like his collar's kind of twisted, like somebody already broke his neck.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, no, it's a nice piece. I always liked it. I may resort to that.
Jason, share this one.
It's beautiful pieces right here, man.
Yep.
Uh,
I used to have the one on the left, but I sold it like a fool.
Yeah. I can't come to selling it. I have that too. The one on the right, I do have up for sale, but each day that goes by, I'm like, I don't know if I want to sell it.
Yeah, that one looks really good.
It's good.
Yeah. Both of them are like dynamite, man. They're awesome. But I have faith. Sideshow has not fucked up a Red Sonja. So I think I'll wait for them to do another one, hopefully.
You think they'll do another one?
I mean, they just did Daejasaurus, right? So
Yeah,
they'll do.
Daejasaurus is the first one, so I can't imagine them doing this again. There's 3 now.
This is 3 Red Sonjas now.
Oh,
yeah.
man. Don't, like, they've all sold out. I think they'll do another one.
Gone, bro.
So, like, yeah, Sideshow is going to do another one. That's for sure. Just a matter of when, right?
Man, I
guessing
really love
maybe-
that portrait.
PCS, bro. PCS.
I do
I
not
want the
to
art
get-
print to that statue. I'm looking for that.
I feel like PCS will have a bad
Oh.
days.
Which one do you
that's-
have, Razor?
I have both of those.
You have both.
Yeah, I have both of those, and I have this prime one.
You should get the Tedesco art print, the one by Julian Totino Tedesco. I think it's still available on Sideshow.
Razor
I
has
like
this one
that
for
too.
sale, so just in case anybody's interested.
Mm.
Well, I think he admitted he doesn't really want to sell it.
It's a tough sell. But I did the hardest part, Brent. I boxed her up, so that's
Oh,
first up.
so out of sight, out of mind. That makes
Out of
it
sight,
a
out of
little
mind. The
easier.
other one is still up over here on the right, and she ain't going nowhere.
I'm actually surprised how popular Red Sonja is because I just think of Brigitte Nielsen.
Yes, which wasn't
That's
a
how,
great
like,
movie.
I
Yeah.
grew up with the movie
Yeah.
because Arnold was in that too.
Yep.
Man, she ain't that popular, Brenton.
Yeah. It's-
Come on.
It's a big titted redhead. That's what's popular.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not like we're buying the
It's
comics and reading the stories.
It's hard.
Comics. Polly Stone.
Oh man.
It's got abs. Look at those abs.
Oh, here we go. Here's a JND piece that's underwhelming people. They're not.
Look at those lips. This is my first time seeing this one. This is in hand picture, right? Like this is
Yeah.
Is this in hand or like just their production?
this is like their production. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
See,
it's in
it
hand
doesn't even
production.
look like her that much.
So they
It's like
started
an
shipping.
awkward smile when she's in a weird situation. She's like,
Yeah. Like, I think I have gas.
yeah, like
Oh,
like
man.
someone farted, but it's not
Yeah.
sure.
Damn,
I think it's actually pretty strong. The thing that's weird is like there's maybe too much negative space in her mouth. Where like
I've used that line. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
what?
Come here. honey, There's too much negative space. I got.
Remember,
Oh
that's
man,
silicone. So
we gotta fill that up.
Hey, we got to fill up that negative space.
Squeeze
Come
the
here.
cheek.
Oh, man.
with that face, she's just
I think it came out looking good, but in
It's
terms of likeness, I don't know. I think it's probably one of their better ones too, because when you look at some of the other ones, like I'm still like super baffled when people like the Dark Knight Joker, the Ledger Joker from this JND, but like I think this is one of their better likenesses, and it's just like the mouth looks odd.
It's not terrible, but I there's something like within the cheek area that seems a little bit
Something.
off to Margot Robbie.
and it'll depend on the angle too.
Yeah.
There you go. That looks weird.
Yeah.
It's right there. I think we're more critical on this one because not just because it's J&D or anything like that. I think it's because it's a movie piece and it's like based on the
And it's a very popular one that people were looking forward to. I know
I wanted
a
this
lot of
piece.
J&D people were looking for this one.
JND Boyz. I'm sorry.
J&D
I might still buy this at the right price, you know.
Ooh.
Uh,
Oh, another member to the JND Boys. All right.
Yo, don't talk to me nice, man. I'm in the boy band.
Tell me why.
That was great. Fuck.
Oh man. Oh, man.
Now, is that because they're doing like an emotion? Like, I notice on
Mm.
just other collectibles that whenever they try and put just something other than a stoic face, like make a smile or
They're-
smirk, like
They're
that.
taking a risk. They're taking a
they
calculated
really
risk.
struggle
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah. It's because they don't have the luxury of getting the actor to pose for them and like hold the pose and then take reference images. They have to do the images, take like reference images from like maybe red carpets, from stills
Mhm.
from the movie,
Mhm.
and they need to piece things together from like based on their knowledge of anatomy, right? But like just because like there's certain like facial like things that you can intuit and you can build off saying everyone has these muscles and this is how they behave in the face, but it's just
Yeah.
like she might
And
have
they're
like a lopsided smile in a certain way that they're not
Doesn't
capturing,
replicate.
right? And like you notice when you look at her, or like it could even be the way they've done the teeth, right? It's like it's just not her teeth, or her mouth doesn't open that wide when she smiles. It could be those kind of things, and they're not capturing it, and it's because they didn't get the luxury of like asking her to pose for them, and then taking photos from all different angles.
We're getting 3D scans of her actual facial structure.
Yeah, if they
I
got
think
like a scan, that would be like the most accurate. But the actors, I don't think they'd ever do that for like a collectible, or if they did it, like it would be too
It's
costly.
it's part of the licensing and the built into the movie.
Walton
Seems like
says
teeth are really hard to get right.
it's because what JND prices their prices at, and also the elitist attitude the company customers pull. That's perfect.
So, boy, Walton Wilson, man.
Rest in peace, man. JND
It's
Boyz,
the
put in the
uncanny
grave.
valley.
The uncanny valley. Yeah, it is. I think for me, the biggest, since we're still on the JND subject, is just the reason why I don't hate this one is
Mhm.
because they're not doing the hyper realistic pores where
Mhm.
like they're overemphasizing the pores, and they don't do that on the female sculpts, and I feel like I was gonna say that's why those work more, but I remember Anne Hathaway, let's forget that happened.
Mhm.
But like this one and the Gal Gadot are the best pieces in my opinion, right? And they're still not perfect, right? So
So do you think it's because they didn't use that undertone red for her as
Yeah,
much? Or like
and
she's
it's-
more pale because she
yeah,
kind of
has
has
the
that
clown makeup.
white to her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it helps a bit. She's not gonna have that ruddy like look to her for the
Right.
most part. Yeah, it definitely part of why it.
See, there it
doesn't-
looks like there it looks okay to me.
and that's
It's
the- you
angles.
see less of her smile too.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one came out too, man. Like, look at that dinner table. It's just
It's
like
a nightlight.
Crazy. Is
was-
it just me or the
thing's
eyes look
amazing.
funny?
Wow.
Yeah, they could have done a little better there. And a little bit better gloss in the mouth, I think.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, that's
Right.
where it loses.
Need some chapstick. Need some water.
But Sideshow had this on seconds, which I was surprised. I was
Really?
like, oh, makes you think about it for a quick second. And I was like, no, talk myself.
Someone picked it up already, right?
Oh, yes. I was like, that's not going to last too. It actually lasted about a day, which I was surprised. I thought it'd go quicker, but yeah, man, it still looks really good. The texture on the skin to me looks amazing.
Yeah,
I love the
definitely.
bases of the bust. Like it's not just a boring just
Yeah.
stand. I love how much work they put into.
Well, let's not get Ark started. I don't know if he's here anymore, but he hates that shit when there's stuff in behind the bust
Really?
where you won't see it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it,
You know
but
what
I
I mean?
criticize it as well. I think
Because you're not going to see it depending on how you display it or where you display it, I guess. Unless it's in the middle of the
Mirrors.
room,
You got to
and can
mirror
see it
that
around
bad
the whole
boy.
thing. It's just dead space, and they probably charge more
Yeah,
to do that little whatever in the
Definitely.
back.
100% they do. So
Well, how would you? Well, I don't know. How would you feel if you turned the piece around and it just had like a plain flat back?
I would feel perfectly all right with that.
Well, you
Yeah.
never see it, Pudgy. I mean, most busts
Yeah.
are like that.
That's how most busts are. Right?
Yeah.
You know? And it's like I don't know. That's just a traditional way of even sculpting busts, right? If you go to a museum and you see like
True. You see the
bust-
back of the back of the pedestal, and that's all. Yeah.
and maybe there you see like the artist's signature, like their insignia in there.
This has to be like a centerpiece. Like you got to really appreciate it. And I fall in that category too. I tell myself like, oh man, you're a dumbass. I have the Balrog kind of like pushed in the corner, and like all the detail that's in the back is like never seen. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could put this somewhere where I could really enjoy all aspects of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You'd need like a way bigger collection room.
Oh yeah.
Looks
Like
cross-eyed.
whoever is doing the lighting department at Prime One, they need to get a raise, man. Like the Balrog and this
Yeah.
look perfect.
It looks awesome.
Well done.
Because if you look at
Dr.
at it,
Sheen said it too. It should be bigger. I think so too. I think it should have been a little bit bigger.
The
you forgot
buzz?
to put that pause.
Pause.
Oh man, this is
Is that
big
New
enough?
York lingo?
What's
I
that?
think you have to invite someone over to unbox this so the two of you can lift it up.
Dude, yeah. I mean, I don't
Have
even
those
know how
big
people are
arms,
gonna.
right, Cash?
I'm sure the base would be heavy.
I need the God to do it for you, man.
Quinn Studio is doing like the bus for the Balrog, right?
Yes.
And that's like freaking massive, right?
They're doing two different sizing. One is like ridiculously huge.
So so that goes back to the detail on the back though. If it's this huge a piece, it's not something you're going to be able to stick in a case. It's probably going to be something that's on a pedestal out in the open. So you're not looking at a plain back. That's kind of the
Fair enough.
because of the size of the piece.
Do you think that's the reasoning? They're like,
I-
what could you possibly put this?
Where could what case are you going to put this? It's probably going to be an enclosure that you see all around 360.
If I don't think that's ever been Prime One's concern. I think Prime One just like adding stuff and making it bigger because why not? Like fuck the collector. They're gonna pay for this shit regardless. Like no, but like, you know, Prime One always adding like more, bigger. They don't care, man. You're gonna like bigger. They did the third scale diorama pieces with several characters, you know. And I was just like, you guys are crazy. How are people gonna afford this? And people are paying for it. So I'm just like, damn. I don't know, like whether people have a price ceiling or not in this hobby.
You know what's funny? I feel like we're luring in Brenton right now. We're like reeling him in little by little because like, if you look at his picture, he's just like staring at this Godzilla. Like
Next week he has a Godzilla bus next to him.
Go like this, man.
You're like, little do you know, I was on Sideshow second.
Also, before you watch a movie, Brenton, make sure there's an affordable statue.
You're like, I'm just gonna quit watching movies now.
That's
Now
it. That's it.
Now I know why Cash hasn't seen anything. No, I'm just.
That's right. Yeah, but that'll help because then you're watching streams like this.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, get that one.
There is no escape.
Oh man, tomorrow's episode is gonna be a good one.
Is that tomorrow or Thursday? Thursday.
Or yeah, I'm sorry, Thursday. I'm stuck, man. I'm stuck. Buck Fangs. Cash, man, tell us a little bit about this one.
Yeah, man. Episode 31, Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Gonna be a pretty good one. I always find this show interesting. You know, some episodes you what the heck? Some episodes you know. Oh man.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's gonna definitely be cool, man. You know, hey, we're on 31, so we'll like I always say, man, we'll keep pushing. We keep pushing as long as I'm having fun and as long as the community wants it. So see how high we get, man.
100's the new goal.
For sure, yeah.
Buck, man, can't wait to see this. Can't wait to.
I wonder
Hey,
what
Buck,
questions Cash is gonna ask.
Did you say you drew your profile pic?
Yeah. It was like an exercise for class one morning. Teacher said we should warm up before we did critique, and so everyone had to do a self portrait, really quick, like 5 minutes or something. And so we draw that. So I picked like a artist whose style I liked, and then I adapted it to my style, sort of, and drew my self portrait.
It's gonna be a good episode, man. I can't wait. Gosh.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Oh yeah, and this one too, man. This one's coming up. When's the drop for this one?
This already came out this afternoon, right?
Nah, man. This one is Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This one is gonna be cool. Episode 2 of Nostalgic Evolution. Low highs of school and skies. I just forgot to add the low one there. You know, it's pretty much trying to find a mix of anything nostalgic, but mixing in statue talk in there. So obviously with school ending, you know, we're basically going to be talking a lot about, you know, it's like summer vacations and, you know, them last couple of days of school. Obviously everyone liked it, the UFO talk, so we're going to keep that going. And then anywhere we can mix in statues, you know, since that's the base of the foundation of the channel, we obviously going to throw that in there as well. So just to have a good time, something new, something different in the podcast form to the community. First episode was recorded. This episode will actually be live, so we'll be able to interact a little bit more, you know, opposed to just a chat with you guys. We're just trying to try some things out the first 3 episodes, and by episode 4 we'll know exactly where we're off and running. But I appreciate you showing this, and it's gonna be a fun one, man.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. You had me with UFOs on the first episode, so I was like, oh man, I'm all about that. So
Yeah, for sure, man.
cool, man. You said Friday at 7, right?
Yeah, Friday at 7 p.m. Yep.
Cool.
Central Time, right?
Yeah, Central Time.
Okay.
Check your local listings.
I picked this one up. I thought I'm not a big fan of this one, but this one with this lighting, I was like, wow, this like just sets it off.
You bought this?
No.
Oh. This to me is like underrated. This statue.
Buck was about to show me some respect. You saw that? He was about to. You bought this?
You bought this? I didn't think you had it in you, Cash.
Yeah.
Steve?
Yeah. This does look cool.
Yeah, it is underrated. This is a fantastic statue. Like, man, it is so good. It's one I want, but I don't have the room for a 3rd scale Superman.
Cyborg Superman.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd need 3 more though. It can't be alone. You need like
No.
the Eradicator and Superboy.
Come on, man.
Steel.
You can't be joining the enablers
Steel.
yet, bro. You gotta be able to
Steel.
Starting to get it.
Haven't seen a statue
man.
of steel. Wow, that's an idea.
Dude, all the switch outs are awesome for this too. And I like the only thing that I wish they did differently is the light up in the head. It uses batteries. I always wish they could like do like wiring, but I know it's difficult. It makes like engineering more difficult to make things wired. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool piece. I brought this one up because for Brenton, but this is an old school Sideshow one, Brenton. Oh, this guy's actually selling it in Canada. I think it was
John.
800 Canadian.
You got a friend in Canada. There you go.
Yeah, I can't believe John's selling that.
800 Canadian to US dollars.
That's like $50.
Oh, wow.
615.
That's messed up. Come on now.
Oh, just
That's a really good price.
Yeah, she's great, man.
Looks
alright.
good, but the face, I don't know, it's just a bit chubby for me. Like I was tempted, but then I look at the face, I kind of like, I don't know, just.
Also, it's like the paint job too, right? It's like it's nice, but it could always be better.
Yeah, maybe they try to put too much makeup on her, but I don't know. I love the eyes and everything. This is you guys were talking about the.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, you know who got this one, right?
No.
This
Matt?
our boy
Oh
Matt.
yeah.
I knew,
Matt,
yeah.
Matt posted it. I told him I was like, I need this too.
I'll go pick it up for you, man.
Yeah.
Ian McDonald, right?
Send it my way, Matt.
I'm not too sure on the artist.
I'm not sure
but
the artist. Yeah, I can't remember at the top of my head.
You know Matt did this to Flex, right? As soon as you put your pictures up, he was like,
Of
"Oh man, this guy needs
course.
this." Yeah.
I also do like the other art print where it's her and then like there's the serpent on the background. It's like a really like dark black background. I like that print as well. But this one, I would like to display it next to the statue.
Cash, what were you about to say?
No, I think Buck is right. I think this is Ian McDonald. It looks like his style of art. I could be wrong, but I think Buck is right.
Yeah, I've been looking on eBay for quite a while. I'll never really see it go up.
Oh, that's the thing with Matt though. He does have the statues too, so you gotta fight him with that.
Yeah, no, he ain't giving that up.
Just offer him something he can't refuse, right? That's it.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. I'll keep an eye out. I've seen this a couple of times, but not with the frame.
No, I'd buy it if it's in the tube. I don't care. I just
Oh.
want the print.
Cool. Memes are coming up. This always happens. Like the power went out the other day. When your Wi-Fi is down for 10 minutes, you're back to
You're back a little else in the prairie. Oh my god.
when you just wanted to fix your hands, but now you gotta fix the whole multiverse.
Nice.
I
Oh,
love how
shit.
I love how the suit fits this kid, man.
Yeah.
I know, that's perfect. It was like
This dude is from my country, and he's like an adult. He has like a birth defect that makes him tiny.
Oh,
really?
I didn't know that. Dang.
And you just
Dang,
called him a
casual,
kid.
why
Way
you
to go.
posting this, man?
I'm sorry, man. I mean, not to offend anybody. Shoot.
Nah, I think it's usual. They're comedians, so that's part of their bit.
It says $100,000 in 2000 is worth $166,000 today.
Depends,
Isn't that crazy?
Mm.
but that sucks. That
Zero
sucks
still
alone.
worth zero, though.
I should add that at the bottom, Brenton.
Zero still worth zero.
That's crazy.
But a loaf of bread is going to be $72 next week, so it's all relative.
When someone tells me to clean up my language, I finally have time to enjoy my multiplayer game. All my friends waiting for me in the lobby. 45.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Big
That's
time.
happened to me like recently again.
I let go of video games for like a good couple of years, and when I loaded up a game, I had the CD. I put it in, and I was like, I have the CD. I don't gotta download crap. So I put it in, and it said, "All right, updating game." I waited like 2-3 hours.
Forced
I was
up.
like, all right, that's cool. Updating controller. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like,
Yeah.
come on. It's like
Horrible.
updating whatever. Oh, do you want the new maps? Updating this. I was like, I don't want to play anymore. Oh, I love this one. Someone photoshopped.
Ooh,
Yeah.
All right, you got my
There we
attention.
go.
No. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, for the Photoshop boys, man, that's what I'm talking about.
Mm.
I
Mm.
like that
Good,
gambit.
right?
Somebody buy my custom Psylocke. I want to abandon her and
Oh,
go for
God.
Sideshow.
Man, look how small Wolverine is.
Yep.
Jesus.
But he is really
Oh,
short,
man.
though, so
That's-
it scales
Yeah.
perfectly.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Like tiny man.
It's a cool
I like
Photoshop.
that Psylocke, man.
What are the chances we're gonna get an exclusive with this one? I was thinking like they
I-
might switch out her hand or something.
I think her arm will come off, like kind of like the Electra style, where it like comes off for the
Ooh,
whole
the
shoulder.
The whole arm.
Oh,
could
the
it?
whole thing right here?
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. They could do something with that.
Oh, maybe holding two swords as opposed to the power
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or that, or does it come off at the elbow, do you think, where that blue ends?
It's a chance of that too.
Probably.
Maybe well, you know.
I like how they did the Electra though, because she has one arm going straight like out
Yeah.
and then one pointing down, so it really changes the whole style of the statue.
Do you have that statue, Razor?
I don't. It's one that's always in the back of my mind a little bit, but no rush yet.
I say
Okay.
be careful with that one. I had it. It can be wobbly on the base, and because like it's just one leg pegging it in.
Yeah.
And, you know, it can. I feel like it could be prone to leaning over time.
Man, this guy Walton's pretty funny, man. We gotta have him on the show.
Oh wow.
I'm with you, Walton. I hope it's not there because
But-
the person shot the moon and the
But
buildings
Buck,
too.
it looks different than the Spider-Gwen, so I think it'll be okay.
I think it's gonna be there, Buck. I think.
I'm hopeful it won't be. I don't think it'll be okay. I just think it'll look better than Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen looks really bad. But like, and with this, like you always go to that dude in California with the saw, and he can cut it off for you.
Hey, nah, man, you gotta stay away from that stuff, dude.
Dremel that shit off.
Dude, nah, he said he used a table saw to cut off the back of them, more like the
Probably like a tile saw, wet saw.
madness, man, madness.
Super Miguel is asking, doesn't her face look like Zendaya from Spider-Man?
Oh, Zendaya.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what?
Now
It
you
kinda
can't
does.
unsee it. Damn
kinda
you,
does.
Super.
Yeah, she has a little
There's
Zendaya
nothing
there.
wrong with that, Miguel. I'm cool
Yeah,
with that.
nothing wrong
I'm
with
fine
that.
with that too.
Price just went up, you guys.
but like her mouth could use a little bit more negative space.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I found this to be very interesting. So this guy switched out his bottom of his bases, the Velcro or the little what would you guys call them?
The felt pads.
Yeah.
So he swapped it out, himself with these floor protectors.
Mhm.
But then this guy advised him to use one of these things. So there's like little pads right there on each side, but this thing also rotates.
Yeah.
Oh, so it acts almost as its own turntable.
Exactly. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
While it has its pad at the very bottom.
Oh, use that for your statues, right?
So a base with a turntable.
That's pretty sick. Okay,
Mm.
I'll look into that.
So the pads themselves are rubber material, I'm guessing, or they're like a silicone material, so it won't move while it's rotating too. So
Right.
cool.
Prime
Just gotta make-
Godzilla bust.
What's this product called?
Prime one Godzilla bust.
You just gotta make sure you have enough room, otherwise you'll be rotating right into a chipped cape right away.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you got room for rotation.
This is cool, man. I'm thinking of just ordering a couple to see how it goes.
Yeah.
That is cool though. That's nice.
What's the name of the product? What do you call this thing?
I honestly didn't. I asked him. I need to see if he responded, but this is the screenshot he included.
If you get an answer, let me know.
Oh, definitely. Yep. But he was responding to this guy instead of using this. Use this so you could rotate your statues.
I'm on a mission now.
Well, if anyone
I can find
knows,
that.
let us know. That'd be really cool.
Phoenix, right?
Yeah. His post was funny. He's like adding cameras for his statues so he could see his statues from work.
While he's at work, yeah.
Yeah.
I found it.
What's it
So my
called?
question is, do you guys have security in your house?
No.
Like cameras? Oh, like
I do. I have like the ring system around, and then I have a couple inside the house too.
Yeah.
Before they steal my statues again, they steal the catalytic.
45 automatic right here. 45.
Wow.
Just here in case anybody comes in. This is Florida, son. I'm in Florida.
That's Dean's long lost relative, man.
Oh man.
He loves that thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say every episode Pudgy's on should start with a Florida story.
Florida man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm not American, I don't have First Amendment rights. So all I got is the meat tenderizer in my kitchen drawer.
He wheeled that thing like Thor, right? Put it on a string.
I
You
am
got all those
worthy, guys,
statues;
so
they
be
can do
careful.
damage. Just
I went to Amazon and just put in the search term in Amazon, Lazy Susan base, and right away it was one of the first images. It's called the Daily Danny, which yes, Mr. Lee, this is not an attack on you. It's called the Daily Danny aluminum heavy duty Lazy Susan rotating table. And
Sounds
the
like
8-inch
Danny.
Yeah.
and the 8-inch version, again, no reference to Danny.
Pause.
The 8-inch daily Danny is $18.99 with 1 day service. 1 day Amazon
that can't
Prime.
be Danny. That can't be Danny.
Well, hold on. They have a 10 and a 12 as well. So you know.
Oh,
Oh gosh. Oh.
Now,
I'm
for
not
everyone
gonna
at
say
home, there's a
nothing.
very important step. Make sure you go to Amazon. Don't just Google lazy
Yeah,
Susan.
yeah, and don't just put in 8-inch daily Danny either, because you'll get a totally different search.
8-inch Danny 9.0.
Oh man.
And release that dark past.
There he is.
Whoa. Jumbo, baby,
Perfect.
Jumbo.
Damn funny.
Oh man.
How dare you? That's perfect. But yeah, the Daily Danny on Amazon.com.
Oh man.
All right.
But
Secret
Phoenix-
Santa next year.
Mr. X, he says he keeps some cameras in his bedroom.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Shit.
But these cameras are good because when you're on vacation or something, you
No,
can
absolutely.
put on your phone and now you see the whole house, go through whatever room you want, and you
Absolutely.
That's what I do anyway. So that's a good thing about it. So it's pretty cheap too. It's only $250.
Mm-hmm.
It's really
Yeah, they're-
simple to hook up, right? Internet, and then away you go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's funny that you say like it's pretty cheap, $250. Like when it comes down to like stuff like this, I'm always like, that's kind of expensive, you know. That's statue money too. So I'm gonna look for it on sale or. But when it comes to statues, $1,000, that's cheap. I'll get that right now. Pay it forward really quick. But man, like, tell us a little bit about this room, man. I know you've shown this a couple of times, but man, it's intense.
well,
I love
this
it.
room is the whole room is designed for Storm Riders. See all the posters in the back.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
all that is Hong Kong comic books. It's finished now. There's no more. But
Mhm.
all the posters is designed. All the shelves are designed for the posters. So all the statues came afterward. I got lucky because the posters are 24 by 36 and the frames are like 24 by 36, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course all the top ones I put the bones because it's smaller. They're about 25, 26 inches.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess some of the Marvel statue grew up there eventually. But yeah, so the prime one's gonna be going on along the middle one, and then at the bottom is where all the boxes, the extra storage. The whole room is filled with posters. I have like 20 posters. All the frames are bought at Value Village. Just have to be really patient. And it's like $10, $15 each. So it takes time, but eventually, and the mats, I do it myself. I go to Michael's and buy the mats. They're like $10. You cut it down. So everything's all like, it can be done if you want to do for cheap, right? So that's all.
Yep. Time is money. Put a little time in, save some money.
Exactly.
Great, man.
I like that Logan up top. Fits in.
He's on the size of a bone.
Yeah, he's short. It's a
He
great
is.
piece, though, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Cool, man. This one, someone took a high quality picture of this beauty right here.
Yeah.
Man, I'll pay whatever you guys want for it. Okay.
Don't say that too loud.
Hey, don't say that, man.
I know. I'm sorry.
Bleep that one out. We have to edit that.
Are you getting this casual?
No. This is 1/3. I don't touch 1/3, man. That's gonna kill my
man.
room.
It just takes one piece casual.
I know. That's what I'm like. I'm trying to stay
Yeah.
away. But see, I'm getting itchy, man. I
This wouldn't be a bad one to start with.
Yeah, but you can't have this without Sinestro, so then
Yeah, you
two
can.
already.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Enabling Brandon. Look at him. He knows how to
Yeah.
play this game. See?
Brandon hasn't even been in this for too long, and look at him. He's already trying to like enable.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Pudgy's getting it. We all know.
yeah.
Well, yeah, you getting this, buddy? Damn.
It's on the. Oh my god!
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Pudgy.
We'll see. Mm,
Shut up and take my money.
that
Depends on the price, I think. I think
it's the pose, the paint, the particular character it is. Everything to me is like, bam,
yeah.
point.
You do the spotlight like they're doing in this. You see
Yeah.
how like that, like woo.
Yep.
Pudgy, I can imagine you at the local Home Depot and Aisle 5 standing there with your measuring tape.
I'm
just,
gonna be measuring. Oh, I'm waiting on Prime One to give me some hard directions to give me some measurements. Give me some certain measurements.
Buck's a
So
true
Pudgy.
collector.
Sorry. So
Everybody has to have one of those next to them at all times.
what would be the price in which you would say no? Buddy, for this?
Oh wow.
Ooh.
That's not a question we asked here.
Come on, Phoenix. Ooh.
I just want to know, man. What's your
Well, there's a mathematical equation:
okay?
want divided by price divided by available cash flow.
Uh-huh.
If the cash flow is there, then it's not an issue, and I can just do my Mayweather money. Then I'm good with it. I forgot. There's another factor too, divided by space.
The wife?
But no. That's not an issue. That's not an issue. No,
Okay.
no. She supports me, so she supports the hobby.
man.
So
Divided by space, yeah.
yeah, that's the one.
This takes up space, man. But
You know the guys who wives don't support them. They're like, okay, she gets off at 6. UPS is going to
Yeah.
be at 4:30.
Get all your boxes at work.
Get your vodkas away.
oh, this is just for the neighbor, They have to drop it with.
Mm-hmm. Shit.
What if the JND Boyz were your neighbor? No, okay, go on.
Oh my. But yeah, this is a yes on so many levels.
Yeah. Damn.
And put it this way: if it was a quarter scale piece,
Oh,
it would.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be an automatic. There would not even be a debate.
Even for me, instant. If it was quarter scale.
Do you wish the construct was different? I see that's what X is saying.
No.
Like, do you? Do you
No,
find
no, well-
Sinestro's is more, more different? Or,
I have to be honest with you. I didn't, because Sinestro is not even on my radar. I didn't even really give it a close look.
do you like the squirrel?
Yeah, it's a nice little side
Side touch?
Yeah, side touch. Yeah, I forget the name of that character too, but I've seen him all the time.
Can't remember his name. Yeah, it's one of
Yeah, that one
the.
slips my mind.
The same character is also a side for Tweeterhead's doing a John. Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart.
Stuart.
John Stewart. Thank you. John Stewart, and he has a side piece. Yeah,
Did you say you're getting that 1/6 Kyle Rayner that XM was doing?
that was one of the debated pieces. I'm going DC 1/6 for the majority for my, because my Marvel's 1/6 and 1/4. But for space reasons, DC's going to be 1/6.
Yeah.
But I got these two here 1/3. So
Damn.
who knows?
But like with
do
the. Go ahead.
you want me to go
Sorry,
to the next picture?
Yeah. I'm starting to get itches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're helping him rationalize it.
Yeah. No, that's all right.
It's beautiful, man. Like
It is. Paint is gorgeous. Yeah.
But Kyle Rayner for me, man.
Oh,
Kyle
this one
Rayner's
got it.
nice, too.
Dude, this is a badass one. I don't understand. It says pre-order starts in mainland China. Like, has this happened before? Do you guys know? Like, it's only in
Yeah, because it's
in
not
China?
licensed in the U.S.
No, but like
probably
when they
why.
release these, they usually release them to like Singapore and everybody else, but not just China.
Well,
I've never
maybe
seen that
it's
before.
a license.
Yeah, it's probably a licensing issue.
Mhm.
I imagine maybe Prime One has the license for like those other places. Who knows? No idea.
Yeah, I love this one. This one's like the one where he's jumping over Megatron, and
Yeah,
it's like it looks like a good size. It's not crazy big or anything. So.
yeah.
Probably
When you
has
see the
criteria.
price, you'll like this statue. You'll no longer even consider it. Like
What's the price?
I think it'll be crazy, but Queen Studio's been throwing us curveballs, man. They've been throwing us curveballs. Like
$600 for Cap, $1,200 for Loki. It's
Loki.
all over the place.
Yeah. But I think this will be pretty expensive just because of like how detailed the sculpt is. It's the kind of thing that if you want to make, it's like time consuming, extremely so, because it's like hard surface, and there's so much going on, and it's two characters, and he's got this stupid massive jetpack. It's just time consuming work, yeah. So like I think they're gonna charge up the ass for this one.
Are you guys a big fan of the Bay Transformers?
No, thank goodness.
Oh, okay. Me either.
I do like the statues. Like this statue, I really like. But I'm not a big fan of the movies. I mean, I'll watch them, but I don't know if I'd buy a statue because of the movie.
I was done after Megan Fox left.
Oh wow.
Razor, what do you think?
That's cool, man. I like it. I mean, I don't think I'll consider ever getting one, but like Buck says, I think these Transformer pieces, it's easy to hike up the price because of how intricate the detail is, and they know they have a fan base that will probably fork out for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Especially in China, they love this shit, man.
Yeah.
Man, it's scary times, man. Oh man, like I just put this up. I can't I can't wait for this thing.
I really want to see what the other face looks like in production. Like, I feel like if I got this piece, that's the head I would display it with.
The comic.
Yeah.
book piece
Yeah.
thing? Yeah.
I don't know. I think of it as like an anime head, because like it,
Sorry.
he's got like massive eyes.
I was reading up more on it. They're not calling it Gal Gadot. They're like saying movie based.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that makes. I don't see why they're doing that. I guess to stay away
To-
from her.
To avoid paying Gal Gadot.
That's one way to get around it.
I can't imagine they'd avoid it, because it's licensed from DC and it's clearly her face. So I just think it's just like the way they're like wording it is, odd for whatever reason.
We never said it was her, so hey.
It looks pretty amazing, though. I'm really impressed with
Yeah.
it.
Does.
It does.
Congrats.
This looks amazing. Razor got this one, and it's pretty tight.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shout out Casual, helped me out. Got it when he picked up his Rogue and shipped it out to me. So much appreciated, man. This
What's
is
up?
it's
Days
a
of
great
Future
statue in person, man.
That looks awesome.
I love the base.
Days of
Cat.
Future
All those
Cat.
gold coins.
Nice.
It's
Easter eggs. Oh, that looks like Daredevil. No, Deadpool's like.
it's Deadpool face on some of the coins.
Oh, I
Or the
see that.
Deadpool logo.
Yeah. The one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. It's definitely one of the really high end, better female sculpt statues in my collection, I think.
JND, right?
I mean, I'd
I
rather
like
have
the
this
play
than
on the
JND.
words there.
Days of Future Cash.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's got that. This is the first time I'm noticing the X-Men symbol too in there as well. On that.
See, I
Look at
actually
that.
prefer
That looks
this head
great.
sculpt, the
And
short-haired
see,
one.
this is a statue. Yeah, Brent. Like I'm kind of torn. I really like both head sculpts a lot. I think I left the EX on there for now, but this is definitely one of those where I'll have the regular head handy if I want to switch it up every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're both just really well done.
They nailed that emotion there where she's just like that slightest smirk.
Yeah.
They-
Super
I love the
excited to get this one.
smoke that comes out the gun too. That's a nice touch.
Mm-hmm. Reminds me of the Black Widow, the older one.
There's texture here, man. Like right, Buck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Zoom in for him.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. I just need to.
A lot of detail. A lot of detail. A lot of detail.
Sharon Stone.
How do you have like a Deadpool or cable to go with this? Are you displaying those?
I have the old XM cable. Deadpool is one of those that it'll come eventually, no rush. But I'll probably have one at some point if a good deal comes by. It'd be easy to pair them up for sure.
I'm trying his best to make sure at least one person on this panel spends money before the day is done.
Well, it's
No
just
rush for me. I have cable, so I think that will match up pretty well.
The old school Deadpool takes up a very small footprint too.
Yeah.
The OG Sideshow.
Yep.
Yeah, I love it.
Our boy Terry is like
Terry.
going ham on like the Batman. What do you call it?
The Dark Knight's Metal.
The
And
metal, yeah,
he's,
Dark
he's
Knight's Metal.
also gonna get the Death Metal Batman, maybe. Yeah, I was talking to him about it earlier, and he likes it, he loves it, but he's not in a rush. So yeah, damn.
It's interesting because like he sold a lot of his hot toys to fund this guy, and I mean that's what you gotta do sometimes. Like you gotta like you're growing out your collection, or you just want something else.
Yep.
I just
Gotta
want
make
to
room.
know if the Devastator is gonna make him flinch. Because after seeing the Death Metal Batman price, I knew immediately I'm not gonna own Devastator because I was considering it, but like, nah, it's not possible. It's not. Those cards are not on the table.
Well, hope Terry some more good luck. He has a couple more to sell, so if anyone's
Yeah.
interested in some other hot toys, like he's your guy.
Come get his pops too.
And that's it, man. That's the last picture of tonight. Only like 79 pictures, but that thing.
Mhm. Good stuff.
So, Brenton, you find anything while we were on the show, or what's up?
Yeah, I got a tab open over here.
Well, I bought an art print, so
A new one, another one.
A live stream,
multitasking.
a live
Oh,
stream
wow.
purchase.
Wait, which one? You gotta let us know.
Yeah, that Doctor Strange one.
The Alex Garner one.
Yeah, the one that's on Sideshow, but I didn't get it off Sideshow. So
I don't read much Doctor Strange, so like that eye like stuff is that the same thing from the movie?
well, it's actually like he kind of uses a third eye to investigate some stuff that actually comes out of like the Eye of Agamotto. Like he'll use like a magical spell, and an eye will raise out of there and go into his forehead, and it'll be able to shed light on things, so he can see, be like, oh, this is a demon or something's happened here.
Okay.
Cool. Well, I guess Buck, your episode's coming up Thursday with Cash. Look, I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure everyone else is too. But you looking forward to it, man?
I forgot, but like I've been reminded now. So, no pressure.
Good thing we reminded him.
I know. What?
Cash should be going solo.
No, that wouldn't happen. I wouldn't be cash hang. Even if I was like away from home and like I'd forgotten, I'd do it on my phone. Yeah. But definitely, that's probably gonna be pretty fun. I'm thinking about my answers for when Cash asked me about my Mount Rushmore.
Nice.
Okay, gonna throw you a curveball.
Yeah. You should have said that, but we'll see.
I'm gonna ask you for what's your Washington Monument of stuff? There he goes.
Cash is like, yo, you forgot.
Your name out your goddamn.
Nah, it's funny, man. You guys are funny. Everyone always tries to figure out the questions, but we'll see. We'll see. Let the guests drive. So we'll see, man. We'll see.
Cool, man. Phoenix, you got? I know you're selling your capes and everything, but you got anything else coming in? Or?
Yeah, I'm debating about the Prime One Green Lantern, the old one. I got a good deal on it, but I don't know if I want to buy it or not. I've been spending too much money, so kind of
The new 52 one.
yeah, that one. I have the old Green Lantern from Sideshow, so
Yes.
I'm now debating if I want the second one, and I don't know. I'm kind of like back and forth. It's a really good price, though. I mean, so I'm kind of dilemma as to do I want it? I've been spending too much money. Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
So I don't know. I'm just kind of like, it's been yesterday. I messaged the guy and kind of like, okay, let me sleep on it. I'm sleeping,
No.
sleeping on it. So
We know for you, Phoenix. No need. You don't need to know it yourself. We know.
Let's ask Luke really quick. Does he get it or not?
It looks in the future.
Yeah.
If you sleep on it one more night, and I'm sure you'll come up with a good decision.
Yeah,
Plus space, right? Space is
exactly.
Hmm.
cool, man. Razor, man. I know you're looking up some stocks and everything, and some eBay finds.
No, man, not even. What's up, man?
What's going on with you, man? What's next for you?
Nothing really. Like nothing coming in. I'm trying to stay strong. Just let the pre-orders play out. I have enough pre-orders to keep a sane man okay, but obviously I'm not. So, but for now, I'm keeping it cool, man. I'm trying not to do too much tire kicking and just like keep it cool.
You got the itch.
I guess you could help.
It's just
Brenton
always
find
there,
some-
man. You know that.
Man.
That's cool, man. Well, thanks for joining in tonight, man. Pudgy, man. What's next
Sure.
for you?
What's next for me is the guy who has yet to own a treater headpiece will eventually have a couple. Yeah, I got him staggered out throughout the year. So little Poison Ivy, little Harley Quinn, little Joker, a little bit of Wonder Woman sprinkled throughout the year. And I got to start building some 1/6 shelving.
Nice.
Fun stuff.
Cool, man. Well, congrats on your Joker that you recently got, right? You got converted. So,
Yeah, converted, so he's in the mix too. Yep.
dang.
Gonna be a bunch. Start fleshing out the DC that never was before. It's cool.
Cool. Cash, how about you, man?
Yeah, man. Basically piggybacking off of Pudgy. Yeah, I got the Harley and Joker coming as well. Haven't PO'd the Wonder Woman yet, but I do want to get it. It'll be the first time we're having Tweeterhead, being able to see it in person, so I'm pretty excited just to see that, and also to have the rendition of the characters how I want them to look. So
Yeah.
pretty excited for that. Other than that, man, I've been able to actually find some aftermarket hauls. When I say hauls, I mean hauls, and these prices are great. Excellent prices. If you need a payment plan, they're there, so it's perfect. And I'm able to find some exclusives, and I mean EXs on everything. So that's really helping out. But if anybody,
So where is this storage unit that you stumbled across?
oh man, this isn't Storage Wars. But
Okay, I was gonna say.
If anyone is looking for like XM Mystique, or for example, or even Prime 1 Red Sonja, just let me know. I can maybe work something out for you on you guys' behalf. But yeah, everything is good. And on the channel, obviously, tomorrow we're doing Avatar, and just reviewing that movie. And Thursday is a cash and out show with Buck, and Friday Nostalgic Evolution. So appreciate the invite,
Busy.
Castle, and all good shows
Oh, yeah.
always, man.
Yeah, thank you
Excellent.
for joining, man. Yeah. Brenton, I think we bothered you enough for today.
Yeah, no pre-orders.
Not in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Just
no.
to print.
left out. He feels left out. You gotta.
I'm going the cheaper route where I'm just buying comic books. They're a lot more inexpensive. So.
Yeah. I got a
But
question for you after show, by the way.
All right. Well, it's funny when I got this. My wife's like, "Oh, so you're done for a while now." I was just like, "Sure."
We know how that goes.
Ask, honey, have you ever?
Yeah.
Do you remember having your first beer, honey?
Oh man.
So like, yeah, that's short lived. You get it in, you open it up, and then you're like, "Oh, on to the next thing."
Or you're like this one guy that.
Wait till you start fiending for the new statue smell. See, this one was secondary, so I don't know. Sometimes you still get that secondary hit, but when you get a brand new one and you get the paint smell, it's very yeah.
I hope she's not watching, Brent.
No.
She's
I'm
probably
feeling
like, "What are
pretty
these guys talking
confident.
about?"
They're sniffing the statues.
You're like, don't go down there sniffing everything.
But Brenton, thanks for joining in, and
Yeah, thanks for having me.
congrats. Yeah, definitely, man. It's like solid piece, by the way. Like that's like
I love it,
crazy one
yeah.
to start out with. So
Crazy.
only- Yeah.
What makes it amazing though is that that's a piece that I've always just casually looked for, and you never see it listed. I mean, it's like it's not something that's always sitting there. No, it moves, and the fact that he sought it out in a short period of time, it came to be. That's kind of cool.
Well, I have to thank Casual. Casual found it. He's the one that sent me the eBay listing, so he got the ball rolling. So
Yeah,
he's the true enabler here.
He's the true enabler. Yes.
I gotta
I'm,
show
I'm
now.
never going to tell Casual about anything I'm looking for. I'm trying to
Casual.
make my money.
We could call Casual the Neo. He is the one. The Neo of enabling.
Hey, yo.
Nah, but just want to thank you guys one more time, and thanks to everyone in the comments. I love having these shows every Tuesdays. Like, I don't know who came up with the line, but Tuesdays are the best days, I think, and I completely agree with that now. Like, little by little, it's like growing and growing. So I love Tuesdays. I look forward to them now. Over Taco Tuesdays, but you know, like, but just thanks to all you guys and everyone else. But yeah, hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you next week.
Take care, folks. Be
See you
good.
guys.
You guys.